How long can a PC survive with dry ice?
If I take one step to you, you step to me. Step to me. This could be amazing. And if we give this half a try, who knows, baby? This could be amazing. Amazing. If I take one step to you, don't wanna waste no more time. Don't wanna wait in your line. I'm making my statement clear, laying my cards out on the table. Tell me if you're ready and able to meet me halfway. 'Cause if I take one step to you, you'll step to me. Step to me. This could be amazing. And if we give this half a try, who knows, baby? This could be amazing. 'Cause nothing's changed. No, it's the same size you used to sit on. It's the same size you used to lay on and play on. Come back for it, baby. And nothing's changed. It's the same size that fits you right. My bed's too big, my body's too big without.
Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, hey DJ, can you play that song? Set the mood for me to all a different energy. I'm loving how the music sounds. You see the woman, them we are breathe. Hey, chimney, give me a little one drop. Make the bass line roll and catch. I'm in love how the rhythm just a tap. Me, I'm a woman a rock. Give me a little one drop. Make the bass line roll and catch. I make we double up and all I fight non-stop. Me love it, me love the juggling. All I want food, mother dance, so do no trouble. Yo, never make up a face, no meal mugging. Good vibes in the place, no one watching. Long time, so we don't feel like this, yeah, me like this. Stepping well clean, so fresh. Oh yes, so blessed. Give me a little one job. Make the bass line roll non-stop. Me love how the rhythm just a tap. Me I'm a woman a rock. Give me a little drop. The music from Jamaica. I make we double up and all I buy non-stop. It's like the drum and the bass line, the outfit to hold the wine up.
Thank you very much and welcome to Club 500, the home of community football clubs in Kenya. Linda, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm easy. So today we're just talking about the state of the local community football clubs in Kenya. Yeah. And we are starting with, we have named the underdogs because these are clubs that are playing in the county level and in the regional level. Like in the regional, you're talking about those clubs are playing below like the Rift Valley, the coastal area, the Nyanza province. Those are the clubs that we are really talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, and we are really going long today. Tutakuwa tunazichambua from who they are, their story, their struggles. Yeah, today we are going all out and featuring the ones that we have already onboarded onto Club 500. Yeah, which is exciting.
Wow. So I think we can dive into the numbers. So we look how they look at. So the structures is this: we're going to have a 3 hours conversation, specifically talking about the clubs, and we'll talk about now what we have done with the clubs that we have onboarded. We started the project last year. We have been working with, I think, 34 clubs right now.
Yeah.
But 10 are the ones which are live. We vetted them, we found them fit, and those are the ones we are working with them. But we'll want also just to look, our segment will be split into the ones you've seen on the screen. We can just look about the game. Then we have some data. We have been working with these clubs and we've been collecting several data sets about them. So we have more information about the clubs and we can confidently speak about, we understand or we know how the clubs in Kenya are run. So what's your take on that?
First, I think we can just set the scene because in Kenya we have 47 counties.
Yes.
And out of those counties, in each of them, football is being played.
Yes.
And at different levels.
Yes.
The regionals, the FKF, the 1 and the 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, but we don't really know who is powering them from the lower part, like as they go on to play in different leagues, Evo. Yeah. So today I'm just curious to know how it's currently working, how they are managing it, and what is actually empowering them to still be doing the football, even though it's not bringing revenue to them.
I want to pose a question to you. How many football clubs registered with FKF do you think exist in Kenya?
Registered with FKF.
Or affiliated with FKF? Either they're playing a competition with FKF or they are registered or they establish themselves or they call themselves a football club. If you're given a wild guess, how many do you think there are in Kenya?
Well, from the numbers I already know,
Yes.
I'd say roughly 10,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, it's more. We have around 15,000. 15,000 football clubs in Kenya. This is including the ones playing in the Kenya Premier League.
And all of them are registered under FKF.
Yeah, you have to be affiliated with FKF for you to be considered a football club. So you can't, if you're not FKF affiliated, then you're not a football.
You're just
We
playing
can't
for
consider you as a
fun.
football. You are something else, but not a football club. I come from Kiambu. It's not that I live in Kiambu, so I come from somewhere else. In Kiambu, I've walked and even had a conversation with I think the chairman of Kiambu FKF League. And we just having a conversation with him and I asked him, how many clubs are in Kiambu? He told me there are 600 football clubs in Kiambu.
Damn,
Our
that's
projects
massive.
that need 500 clubs. We are working to get 500 clubs. But he told me Kiambu alone has 600 clubs. The funny thing is Kiambu does not have more than 10 stadiums.
True.
Yeah.
How many stadiums are there in Kiambu?
I know of Kirigiti. Kirigiti Stadium. There's no other stadium that I know of. In Thika, there's a stadium? I think so.
Yeah,
I think there's a stadium. But I know Kirigiti because it's very close to where I stay. I don't know if there's another. Githunguri, I don't know if Githunguri they have a stadium. But different counties, I think they have government-sponsored stadiums. So, and those stadiums, I don't think they're used for football. They're used for political rallies. Yeah, so it's
Not exclusive.
not exclusively for football.
Yeah.
So I think that's the problem. So we can dive into the numbers of the clubs we have.
Yeah, let's do the deep dive. We look at the state of the game. So far, on our Club 500 system, we have 12 officially onboarded clubs, which are spreaded out across 20 plus extended community.
Oh, sorry.
the spread is also across 8 counties out of the 47. The oldest club was founded in 1948. That is actually before we gained independence.
Yes,
And they're still there now. And now part of Club 500. And we have 250 plus maximum players in a single club. Yeah.
And working on this has been really exciting. And I'm saying this because of my academic background. So I come from an economic background as an academician and also data science. So one of the things that we had to make sure that we capture is the important data points for this club, because we cannot discuss about clubs if we don't know about the clubs. So the clubs that we work with are the 12 ones. I think I'll start with Kamaliza. Let me just read for you the Kamaliza. Kamaliza motto is, Kamaliza was founded in Kajiado. It's founded in 1999. That is around 30 years.
30 years ago.
30 years ago. So it's a very, very old club. Let's go. So I think the first club we're going to talk about is Kamaliza Football Club. So Kamaliza Football Club is found in Rift Valley. But in our aggregation of these areas, Kajiado is not, based on our, because we have regional clubs, so we don't want to put Kajiado in Rift Valley.
Yeah.
We have put Kajiado in Nairobi Metropolitan, because Kajiado, Machakos, Kiambu, and Nairobi are very close.
Yeah.
So we can't call Kamaliza or to be part of the Kajiado, the Rift Valley area. It was founded in 1999. Their main colors is red and black, and they've been playing in a different. They've been playing in the Eastern Regional League, Division 2. So it's a quite old club. Their motto is Change Mtaani, and this is not just a slogan. Kamaliza started empowering young boys and girls, and it has both gender, like both boys and girls, through education and drug-free campaign. They run a touchline program, community cleanups, orphan support. This is a club that plays football and heals community. They have a dedicated stadium. It's called Ildamat, and the stadium has capacity of 3,000. Recent achievement is they are winners of the Eastern Regional League. Yeah, that is Kamaliza for you.
Oh, nice. And their nickname is the Bulls.
Oh, I think because they're Masais. Because they were size, yeah. So I think we can go to the next club. Maybe you can go.
What I actually love about Kamaliza, ni like the dual part, like bringing football and community, and the fact that the purpose for the club was to bring these young boys and girls to have something to do, not be involved in drugs. They also do the community service, visiting orphans and those sorts of things, which really shows that there's so much more driving the football clubs.
I think the impact of any community football club is really huge in the community. And this is what we are. This is why one of the reasons we are focusing on community football clubs, because community football clubs are just not financial. It's not just not financial incentive alone. They have a bigger role in the community, in the impact of the community. And two, there's no way you can talk about football clubs without talking about youth. 100% of the players in the club are youth. So you have to have a youth pipeline, you have to have youth programs, you have to support youth in different areas. And I think those are the key areas. Also, we're just looking at the impact. And through this, if they can be sustainable, it can create what we call alternative jobs. Like the jobs being created by the football club does not restrict itself to playing football. Like there are other jobs that the club can impact in the community. And even the conversation we had with the chairman of Kamaliza, I think, is a very interesting guy. They are really, really determined. And they've been doing this for 27 years consistently. 27 years. With no sponsorship, with the environment of the football ecosystem in Kenya. Sometimes we are banned from playing the league, the international games, FKF wrangles, but sustainably. And they're not even making profits. So I could say maybe because they're making profit, that's why they're doing it. But I think they're purely making it for the best interests of the community.
True. And out of the love for it.
Yes. Yeah. Out of the love for it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I think now we can look at Miguta Guardians FC. The nickname is Guardians. They're located in Githunguri, Kiambu, founded in 2020. COVID babies.
COVID babies.
Their colors are yellow and green, and they play in the FKF Githunguri Sub-County League. Yeah, so they were founded to keep youth away from drugs through tournaments, friendly matches, and regular training. Their Facebook page has 4,200 followers, and they started at the bottom of the table and now sitting at position 6.
Amazing.
So it's literally rising in real time. And one other thing that stands out, Grace Wairimu Gitau is listed as a club official. This shows even women are part of the football leadership. Yeah,
You say Grace who?
community level.
I'm going to look for her.
Grace Wairimu Gitau.
Shout out to Grace Wairimu Gitau for doing this. We really appreciate you, Grace, whatever you're doing at Miguta Guardians. Thank you very much. And Miguta Guardian, in the system, I am a fan of Miguta Guardian. I paid 99 bob for Miguta Guardian. So is it okay for you to have more than one club you support?
Yeah. I think it's okay considering like you just giving us an example right now.
Yeah.
Right now you stay in Kiambu.
Yes.
And you're supporting
Miguta Guardians.
now that you're in Kiambu.
Yes,
But
yes.
when you go home,
Of course, I change.
Yeah.
But in my heart, still Kiambu, of course, will be part of the club.
They all fit in your heart. Yeah. It's possible.
If it was a marriage, I think they could call it polygamous.
True.
So I think we go to the next club, Good Hope or Hope Family. So Hope Family is in Mombasa, founded in 2003. Guy, I was still in primary. Founded in 2003. Their colors are green, sky blue, and they play FKF Division 2 Northern Zone. It's a 28 years football club in Mombasa, full age group pipeline, youth senior level, won FKF Coast Regional and Unga ni Taifa Championships. I think this was sponsored by Taifa Millers. And Taifa Millers can come back and support the club. So out wanahitaji unga. So this is a call for Taifa. Taifa, you guys, I know you support football. We'll come to you. You guys come and support this club again. They train at Hadija Secondary School ground, based in the complex of coastal urban environment where youth pathways is destructive activity are real. This club is a literal alternative ecosystem. Like it offers the young people of the coastal area an alternative to life. So I'm so inspired by Good Hope and how they have done it. I think they also supported a school. I talked to the person. They started like a school extension training for Good Hope School. There's a Good Hope School in Mombasa. So that's why they are given. There's a school called Good Hope in Mombasa. The chairman had mentioned that thing to me. Nice. So it's a school-based football system that also supports the school. The Coast region, Mombasa specifically, has a youth unemployment and substance abuse challenge. And this is well documented. There are many data that can support that. When the club like Good Hope has operating since 2003, over 2 decades, providing structured environment for young people, you can't put a price on that. Government, NGOs spend billions trying to replicate what football does.
True.
Billions.
Exactly.
Billions.
It's just the game.
It's just a game. So I'm so inspired by this. And I've lived in Mombasa. So I've lived in Mombasa for a few years. And I know the environment. Also the weather, sometimes playing game, the weather is terrible.
Don't even.
the humidity. But they can play at night. The good thing is football can be played at night. So it's very interesting if you start now playing the night games. I think the next one is Kivumbini.
United, aka Ovumbo. Wow, wako located in Nakuru. They were founded in 2019. Their colors are green, blue, and white, and they play the Nakuru County League. Their motto is "Ours for Real." Founded by former players who wanted to give back to the community that made them. Yeah, see, it also comes from the people. And currently leading Group B with 18 points from 6 matches, 2 games in hand. Also fighting drugs, gangs, gender-based violence, and participating in tree planting and cleanups. Long-term vision includes entering the transport sector and hotel industry as income-generating activities. So they have a vision and they have a system. Nice.
And Ovumbo, Kivumbini, they come from dust.
Ni wa Nakuru.
Ama wanaonyesha watu dust.
Labda wewe.
But Nakuru kuna vumbi mingi.
Kuna
Vumbi mingi, so I'll understand. You can see the flow. No, like as much as people are starting football, they have other objectives that are trying to address community problems or community things that are affecting the community, especially things that are affecting the youths in the community. So once again, a shout out to Kivumbini FC and whatever you're doing. I've been to Nakuru for a while. I've heard even the story of Nakuru. Sometimes it can be dangerous there. Drugs is one of the things. Alcoholism is abused. GBV is a big deal in Nakuru. But also Nakuru is a city. You have to understand that. It is a very big city that hosts international sporting events. It hosts Safari Rally. Actually, the one which hosts Safari Rally, Nakuru. So it's a big sports tourism destination. And one of the things I think Nakuru County, if they can support Kivumbini, if Nakuru County government can support Kivumbini, just like I know you guys steal money. I'm not here to bash you that you steal money or not, but hata kama umesteal, so utafute hata 100 million and you may steal kutoka kupatia Kivumbini. Ama 100 million ni mingi.
Even two out of their motive for creating the club and it's theirs. When I declared like they're doing it for themselves, for their youth and
and even their dream to start
to join the transport
sector. So that one actually, we had a partner who supplies motorbikes, and these are the clubs that might benefit from that motorbike program. So they are coming in, I think, in August. By August we should be able to do that. So we'll be able to give them bikes. All the 12 clubs, they should be eligible to get bikes. Bikes, we're talking about electric bikes, and they can get, I think, in buy now, pay later, pole, and then they can start their transport. Then for their hospitality, I think they can. When we finish building the stadium, the hotel industry will be up on them. So your dream is valid, and we're here to assist you to achieve it.
500 is here to
yes, Matobo.
Matobo Central FC, wanajita Young Boys. They are located in Kericho, founded in 2016. Their colors are green and white. That's 10 years ago.
Yes.
They play the Kericho County League and the FKF Regional. They are a village club that started with boys who had no qualified coach. They trained themselves, finished third in their first county league season, won it the following year, advanced to regional league after community fundraising. Their challenges are finance kept them from progressing even when they earned the right to. Now in the regional league, they are now in the regional league, and their annual budget is 350,000 Kenya shillings only.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Matobo for you. So
this is a group of boys with no qualified coach. And at one point I was playing ball. So I was playing for Ruaka FC. It was my club. It's still my club. But when I moved from Ruaka, so we lost touch. But I'm still in the WhatsApp groups of those guys. So normally, this is how it happens. If you want to play a game and you guys you are just the way. One of the players volunteers to be a coach first of all.
Oh, yeah.
To make sure he trains you guys.
You have a full-
So you have a player, it's called a player coach. Usually pick the oldest person and the person who understands the game for them to be a coach. And then we do the drills. Then after they do the drills, now we have a match on Saturday. So we sit down and contribute money. Like 50 bob, 10 bob, 30 bob, so nini. Then fika 1,200, we take a Nissan, a van. Sometimes we used to go like to Kikuyu to play, but I just used to be like, I was technical guy. I was old, I couldn't. But it just keep me fit.
Yeah.
Mara ya kwanza nilienda kucheza, sijui nilifanya mguu aje. Pap, nikakaa chini. Just like a turn.
You just get
Nikakaa chini, ukasikia tu, pap, you sit down. And you're like, you have to recover for 1 week before you come again and start playing. So the struggle is real, but I'm looking at the amount, 350,000. Well, what is 350,000? Is realistic? It's small money, but also it's big money.
It's,
But
depends with
Yeah.
how you see it
yes.
and your
So,
mentality.
Unajua ni mafuta ya corporate person mtu mmoja for the whole year.
Hiyo tu ni budget
Hiyo ni-
ya
hiyo ni
mafuta
budget ya mafuta pekee.
Just
Ukijitolea hiyo upatia hii ni salary ya msee mwingine ya 1 month. Ukipatia wajamaa annual budget, your 1 month salary,
for 1 year they're set.
they're set. Like they won't even come and ask you anything else. They'll run their ball, they'll do everything.
And that is according to how they run things currently.
Yes. Yeah. So you can see this one is $3,000 to give or take $3,000. And that one is significantly low amount of money that a corporate sponsor can just give them without even thinking. So there are many opportunities for corporate sponsors, and there are many opportunities for us to work and develop the football ecosystem. Yes. So
So mi hapo kwa Matobo kitu yenye inaniuma ni the fact that yes, the talent is there, the drive is there, and people are actually doing the work. You see, wameanza tu like out of wanting to do something in the community, but even in playing the game, they are winning, and it also shows the talent.
yes.
But there's that gap of as much as there's talent, how do they're not supported to like keep going up. Kama unasikia ati they stopped playing because of finances. That shouldn't be happening, and I think that is what makes Club 500 like stand out, because it's supporting in that area.
Yeah. And it can be as simple as just we can lack hiyo so moja ya kwenda game inaweza kosekana. Hakuna mtu anatuma, then on Saturday we're like we can't attend the match and you're penalized and you have to drop out. And the other thing is if you look at these things, E350, you can understand now the players are not being paid. Hii ni players wamejitolea, si tunataka kucheza ball kuenjoy
It ni
game.
maintenance.
Ni maintenance.
Move around.
But other places the players are paid. So if someone can do this without payment, just imagine unamwambia okay fine, wewe kuja ndakuwa nakupatia 2,000 per week. Someone atajitolea kuja kucheza ball vizuri. Yeah, so I think there are things which we can do. We can put structures, we can ensure these guys can have revenue streams, and that's why Club 500 is here. They can start now selling their merchandise using Club 500 system. Of course, if you're a fan and you want to support, and you're from Kericho, and you want to support Matobo. It's Matobo, right? Matobo. Please go to Club 500, go to clubs, select Matobo, and subscribe to be their fan. It's 999, the maximum,
max
99 bob per month. So your 99 bob can help. Hiyo ni 3 mandazis ama 2. Ama hata si lita moja ya mafuta.
Hiyo ni
Hata si lita
moja ni 300 wewe.
300.
1 liter is 300.
So we're asking you a third of the fuel.
Yeah.
A third. So it's possible. Yes.
Now, for the team that I am supporting
Yes.
in Club 500, hata kama I don't live there, ni Shimanzi FC.
Why did you choose Shimanzi?
Well,
Of all the teams?
nilikuwa napitia Club 500 hapo naangalia the teams we have there. They have the team photo wameka hapo, the hero section, just their story. I think hapo kwa Shimanzi, the players are too handsome. They are too handsome. Like all of them. it's how is it possible? Yeah. So
And they are Costarians. What do you expect?
Costarians. That's why I actually even subscribed immediately. Yeah.
God
so
bless us.
Chimanzi FC. I want a nickname. They are from Mombasa, Shimanzi. Founded in 2014. Then I guess they renewed
Registration in
in
2024.
2024. Their colors are black and white.
Black in Mombasa.
White is more.
Okay.
The black niliona need to highlight.
Okay.
Nimewasoma.
Okay.
They play the Coast Regional League Zone A. Full digital presence, wako na Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, na TikTok, and they're really active. They're already in the regional league.
Yes.
They were promoted to Division 2 at one point. They have nurtured 10 plus players to higher tier leagues. Their slogan is one team, one family. This is one of the most digitally active clubs in the entire Club 500 network. Yeah, that also stood out.
I think the next one is, I go back to Kericho. Kericho, we have Kapkatet Youth FC. They're called the Strikers.
Strikers.
They are based in Kericho, founded in 2005. It's blue and yellow. I thought Kericho will be green. It will make sense to have a green because of the environment. But,
Yeah.
but blue and yellow. They play FKF National Division 2. Currently, they are ranked 7th with 13 points in the FKF Division 2, 2025-2026, Central Zone B. This is top grassroots,
Top tier.
top tier grassroots football. Stadium capacity is 15,000. That is Kapkatet Green Stadium.
Nice. That's big.
Kapkatet, 15,000. Those are many. Normally, we've been finding people with around 3,000, 1,500, maximum 5,000. 15,000 is big. That's a big stadium. They have 60 active senior players. These are 60 active senior players, means they've registered with the FKF and they have their data with the FKF. Annual budget is 600,000. Planning income generation ventures in poultry, car washing, and tree nursery.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So they're
So,
kind
so,
of
so tree nursery and it can be an alternative income generation for these clubs. Oh, nice.
so they also have an entrepreneurial spirit. Nasikia hadi car wash plus hizo ni vitu ziko ni za mayouth. Yeah. Next we have
So-
Uhola.
Uhola now.
FC plus Uhola Elite Queens.
Yes.
So they have both a men's and women's side.
Yes.
They are located in Ugenya in Siaya.
Ugenya Pachu.
Yeah, founded 2011. Their colors sky blue and green. They play the Siaya Mozart County League.
Yeah. So there are terms when you're talking about these counties. So what is here? Kisumu is Kisumu Dala. Kisumu Dala is Kisumu home. Then Siaya is Siaya Kababa.
What does that mean?
Siaya Kababa. Siaya kwa baba.
Oh.
Siaya Kababa.
Oh.
So it's a place for Baba. Yeah. So you say so here. So when you hear there's the slogan for Siaya is Siaya. So they come from Siaya Kababa. And I want to mention about this Uhola FC and why it's important that they have an elite female team. So I think there's a what we call licensing of clubs. It's a procedure done by CAF and of course the support of FKF and FIFA, so that the clubs that are participating in leagues locally and regionally, they are licensed. One of the things that enables someone to be licensed or a club to be licensed by CAF is having both teams, like having both male team and female team playing in a competitive environment. So all the teams that are coming in Club 500, one of their the mandate is to ensure they are building both teams, a female team and a male team. The club, I think one person volunteered in this club, but there are many other people who have assisted the club to reach where, to get them registered, to get them into the league. This one person alijitolea akasema, I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to mention the name, but we thank them for doing that. It's something that it has participated, I think, in different regions, different competitions in the region since 2011. And they've been having up and down. Some at one point they were playing at a very top league, but they also were relegated at some point. But now they're coming back. If you can give them proper structure. Oh, the chairman is called Bernard Oluoch Opondo, the chairman of Uhola. I think he's the guy who registered everything.
Yeah. And he took it out of himself to do that.
The chairman just came out and they said, I'm going to impact these people. I'm going to form it. So big shout out to Bernard Oluoch Opondo, the chairman of Uhola FC and Uhola Elite. And the thing which is very inspiring about Bernard is he started both teams. Both for the female team and for the male team. Most people when they started, they started for the male teams. But the fact that he considered himself starting also for the female team, I think is quite inspirational.
Yeah. Truly. Now we come to Nairobi. We have UEFA D'Espanyol SC. Wanajita Despa.
Yes.
They're located in Umoja 2, Nairobi, founded in 1998. That's 18 years.
25 years.
25.
25.
Actually, 27, 28. Kwani tuko 20?
No.
1998.
Oh, they're almost 30 years.
Yeah.
They're almost 30 years.
Yeah.
Oh, 1998 people are turning 30. Guys. So millennials, majority of them are turning 40.
Mnazeeka. Colors zao ni white na red. They play in the FKF Regional League, Nairobi East. Over 25 years in Umoja Estate. Like that's where they're based for the last 25 years.
Yes.
They have the full age group structure, U7 through senior girls. Loaded achievement history ni Sakata Ball, Copa ya Coca-Cola, Safaricom Chapadimba winners for Embakasi West. Then they participated in Nanyuki tournaments. They're also active on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. This is a Nairobi institution that has been quietly building for nearly 3 decades.
Wow.
Yeah.
So Nairobi football is really funny, and there people think that some clubs in Kenya are not Nairobi based. Like when you come across FC Leopard, when you come across Gor Mahia FC, and you come across Mathare United, people might think FC Leopard is a Bungoma or a Western football club, and people think that Gor Mahia is a Kisumu or Nyanza football club. These are Nairobi-based clubs. They are purely started in Nairobi. That's why they have never moved to their tribal. They are tribal clubs. So one of the most successful club an estate club in Nairobi, I think. I know these are big. FC Leopard and Gor Mahia are big, but we can't say FC Leopard is an estate club. I'll say they are a tribal club. But Mathare is a purely estate club. And Mathare is one of the, I think, in my opinion, I stand corrected, is one of the most successful estate clubs in Nairobi. It was started by a gentleman called Bob Munro, if I'm not wrong. He's late. And it gave rise to a lot of Kenyan elites. I think in 2000, from 1998 to around 2004, around 6 or 7, let's say 50% or 60% of the players playing Harambee Stars were either coming from Mathare United, they were coming from Gor Mahia or FC Leopard. But majority of them were coming from, at one point, they were not from FC Leopard anymore. 1998, the legends like Francis Onyiso, Tom Ogweno, those were tribal guys. They were coming from tribal clubs. But Mathare United now came as an alternative, non-tribal, modern club. And it grew up. Is proper structures. I think Munro did a lot of work, and they were sustainable over a period of time. But again, if only they could handle this as a business rather than as an alternative NGO
community
organization, I think they could have now gone very far. They could have even owned property. They could have done a lot of things. So, but they did a great job. It's one of my stories that I really go back whenever I'm talking about football clubs. Then next we go to
Kajiado Youth FC.
Yes.
YFC, wako in Kajiado. Founded 2011, colors blue and orange. They play the FKF Lower Rift Regional League, Zone C2. They are described as identifying young, talented herders from vast plains. Where?
Wachungaji wa ng'ombe.
Like nanu, young and talented.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you have to be a herder. Okay.
So this is Maasai community football. They are family oriented, inclusion focused, developing herders, ni like wachungaji, literal, into refined athletes.
Yes.
They won the Super 8 tournament 2025. The stadium they play at is Ildamat with 2,500 capacity. And they describe their style as high intensity and technical with a never quit mentality.
So if you're a Maasai, if
And
you have a
you-
cow, if you have a cow, first of all, if you have a cow, and two, you're a Maasai, and three, you come from Kajiado, and you're not supporting Kajiado Youth
Kajiado
FC,
FC.
I'm disappointed in you.
Me too.
But you're not a true Maasai.
You're not.
You're not a true Maasai. So we're asking people from Kajiado
Oh, wow.
if you're a true Maasai and if you're a true animal keeper, you keep cows, go and support these guys. They are amazing. They're amazing.
Now this.
And I think they are doing a lot in whatever they're doing. I think that the description does not serve them well, considering also they have been here for a while. I think almost they're going to their 20 years. I think 15 years so far, 16 years.
15, 16.
So they're 4 years to 2 decades. So and you can also sponsor them with a cow. If you have a cow, you can sponsor them with a cow. Wakimaliza kucheza wanaenda kuchunga ng'ombe.
This is interesting. Yani nani literally ni wachungaji.
Ni wachungaji.
Wanajileta na wanajirefine to be like real athletes. Na unasikia the never quit mentality. Like wako so focused. Me, I love that.
Now, you're saying about that.
Look at
you're saying about that. If you grow up in the village, I grew up in the village. There's nothing good like going to take care of cattle in the place where cattle are being done, then playing football, and then the cattle goes and eats people's maize. And then now you have to be accountable. You have to tell people where were you when the cow was doing this, and you can't explain them that you were playing ball.
I've experienced that.
So I can. This one actually, Kajiado, it reminds me on how we used to go there. You play ball, the cows go and mess up, and then you have to come together. Of course, you'll be punished for doing that.
Yeah.
But again, tomorrow you'll do it the same.
Definitely.
Yes.
Go to different lands.
Yes. So those are the 12 clubs that we have managed to talk about. And I don't know, what's your take on the clubs that so far are active on Club 500 platform?
I would say, first of all, they're sharp. They're sharp.
Yeah. They know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing for being open to the opportunity to grow.
Yes.
In different ways. Yeah, I think that is good. Also, I think most of them have already now started involving their fans, their community. Maybe not like with the full force, but like I can feel the mentality start to shift, especially for the ones that are already now on Club 500 system.
Yes.
Yeah, I think now what's left is just to involve now the community fully. Yes,
and the Kajiado guys, if you're a Maasai and you're not supporting Kajiado FC, I have a beef with you. I have a cow. Actually, I have the entire cow with you. I don't have beef. I have the entire cow with you. What really I appreciate among the 12 clubs that we selected and the things, those are things that we are looking at. Number one is resilience. Like they have gone through troubles. They have gone through breaks. They have gone through adversaries. But still, they maintain their ability to play the game.
They have a bigger drive.
The second thing is their goals and their objectives. I think some of majority of the people, their goals is come from needs, and they say innovations. That's what necessity is the mother of innovation. So there's necessity for these guys to exist, for them to empower them. So the problem they have tackled on the ground and how they have tackled it. Like people, Shimanzi, the drug problem, they say, we're fine. We spend time playing the game. And you know, if you're playing football, you can't use drugs.
Yeah.
Your system cannot allow you to use drugs when you're never going to the pitch, because your system need to be very clear of drugs for you to play on the pitch. So it's one thing that prevents people from getting into problem. Inclusivity. It's very hard for you to go to, I think, even Gor Mahia is not inclusive. I think so. I'm not attacking them, but I'm saying it's not inclusive. Some of the clubs here are very inclusive. They are both genders, and that's quite commendable. And they're involving the youth. Like youth, which you mean is minors. Minors is anyone below 18. So some of them have established.
Even the kids' academies.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the ability or the initiative for them to think of revenue generating mechanism, like planting trees. And actually, I was so like, that's one of the concepts that we had internally. We discussed. We are thinking like, if we can set up nursery trees for all these guys, and then if you want to buy a tree, you can just go and buy from these guys.
From your own community.
Yes. Where are the offices of Kenya Forest Services? I want to go and ask this guy to help these guys.
knock
We'll
there.
go
We'll
knock
go
there.
knock.
Kenya Forest Services, you need to support local clubs.
Yeah.
So we are going to there. So with this, we want to go for a very short break, and then we'll come back. And when we come back, we'll be discussing.
Membership, and we look at our Club 500.
Yes. So we'll meet all the clubs. So far, we have met the clubs that we have onboarded. This time, we're going to meet all the 34 clubs. There are others we're still onboarding. So when you come back, we'll talk about membership. We'll talk about several things and how best as a commercial sponsor, as a corporate partner. And you don't need to have $1 million shillings. These guys are not needing it. You have 10 bob, you have 100 shillings. You have a product that you think Kamaliza can help you sell. Please go with them, because these guys have 15,000, capacity of 15,000. Fans, together with the stadium. You can sell something with them. And you can promote your brand with these guys. So we'll come back after a very short time. Thank you very much. See you soon.
See ya.
I realize that you belong to me. Yeah. You gave me the love that I require. Girl, a loving so strong that can't be measured. A gift to uplift my soul, a treasure to have and to hold. The search is over, I found my goal. For so long I've been sitting here and waiting, no longer, and the moment of truth has found its way. I hope this is true, I pray. Thank you, love, for keeping this way, 'cause so many love has gone astray. Praises to Jah, He has blessed His Son. Give Jah the glory, His kingdom come. For this empress to bring me a daughter and a son. Happiness just came my way and has given me a safe place to stay. In the arms of my princess, that's where I
Show 'em how it's done, homeboy.
won't you go home to your mama, go home to your papa. Won't you go won't you go home? Now this one is designed for 18 and over. Over, said 18 and over. Over. Won't you go home to your mama, go home to your papa. The papa, you're too young to be my lover, to be for the lover. Whoa, you must be 18 and over. I've been checking you out, but you are too young, girl. And a girl like you will cause worries into my world. Cause if I pick you up, girl, it's pain and misery for me. Cause you're a girl that is so rude as can be. Like boy, go home to your mama, go home to your papa, you're too young to give me lover, my lover, God give me love. Oh, yeah. Whoa, yeah.
My selector, I said my selector. Oh yeah, operator you fi turn on the heat. My selector turn on the heat. Play rubber, me say turn on the heat. You play don't play just say turn on the heat. Say operator me say turn on the heat. My selector turn on the heat. Oh star, let go the rhythm make it go. My selector, me say oh star, let go the rhythm make it go. My selector.
And now,
Things I'd like to do, all the things I'd love to say. I cherish every moment that you're around. I might not show it cause I can't find words to say. I try to say I love you, but I get tongue-tied. I start to reason word and fail in every way. I wish you would stay longer.
Just a little longer.
Bright up my life like Disney World. Whoa. I wish you would stay longer.
To make me stronger and stronger.
But just like magic you will go.
See ya. Over just a little more time. Could you stay in on me world? I want you brighten up me life. Make it glisten like burn. Just a little more time. Could you stay in on me world? I want you brighten up my life. Make it glisten like. You're a nice and decent, well brown top girl. Be the pillow to my castle, the mistress to my world. Lighten up my life, 'cause you're no shy girl. I want you open your life and give me full control.
I wish you would stay longer.
On the veranda.
Bright up my life like Disney World.
Sing it. Let me go round.
I wish you would stay longer.
Give me freedom, give me fire, give me reason, take me higher. See the champions, take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Sing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Oh, 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 oh. Give you freedom, give you fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champions, take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Sing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day. We all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag. We all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag. And everybody will be singing it. And we all will be singing it.
You're a good soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle. You're on the front line, everyone's watching. You know it's serious, we're getting closer, this isn't over. The pressure's on, you feel it, but you got it all, believe it. When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, eh, eh, waka, waka, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. Listen to your God, this is our motto. Your time to shine, don't wait in line, y vamos por todo. People are raising their expectations. Go on and feed them, this is your moment, no hesitation. Today's your day, I feel it. You pave the way, believe it. If you get down, get up, oh, oh. When you get down, get up, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa. Tamina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa, anawa, ah, ah. Tamina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Tamina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa.
I'm well on my journey, biggie, biggie, mama, one A to Z. My sister's all on my journey, biggie, biggie, mama, from east to west. My tea, waka, waka, my waka, waka, my Sangin' sister, my zibu, yeah, 'cause this is Africa.
Samina mina, Anyawa Samina mina, Samina mina, Anyawa
Samina, mina, eh, eh. Waka, waka, eh, eh. Samina, mina, sangalewa, anawa, ah, ah. Samina, mina,
Feel the magic in the air. Levez les mains en l'air. Allez, allez, allez. Feel the magic in the air. Levez les mains en l'air. Allez, allez, allez.
Feel the magic in the air.
Magic System, Red One, Shawty.
Feel the magic in the
Comme d'habitude on est calé, comme toujours ça va aller. On te met la grâce à gogo, tous ensemble on fait le show.
On t'invite à la magie, y'a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis, c'est bien faire la folie.
On t'invite à la magie, y'a pas de raccourci. Oublie tes soucis. Oh, 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 oh. Feel the magic in the air. Levez les mains en l'air. Allez, allez, allez. Feel the magic in the air. Levez les mains en l'air. Allez, allez, allez. Feel the magic in the air. Levez les mains en l'air. Allez, allez, allez. Feel the magic in the air. Levez les mains en l'air. Allez, allez, allez.
C'est pas seulement pour les bobos, nous on vient dans nos mambo. Mon ami si tu as le niveau.
Up in the sky, put them in the sky. And wave them side to side, side to side. Show the world where you're from, show 'em where you're from. Show the world we are one, love, When the going gets tough, the tough get going. One love, one life, one world, one fight, whole world, one night, one place, Brazil. Everybody put your flags in the sky and do what you feel. It's your world, my world, our world today, and we invite the whole world to play. It's your world, my world, our world today, and we invite the whole world to play. En mi mundo, tu mundo, el mundo de nosotros. Invitamos a todo el mundo a jugar. Put your flags up in the sky. And wave them side to side, side to side. Show the world where you're from, show 'em where you're from. Show the world we are one, love, Jenny.
One night, watch the world unite. Two sides, one fight, and a million eyes. Full hearts gonna work so hard, shoot all the stars, fist raise up towards the sky. Tonight, watch the world unite, world unite, world unite. For the fight, fight, fight. One night, watch the world unite. Two sides, one fight, and a million eyes. For the side, come on, sing with me. For the side, come on, sing with me. For the side, come on, sing. Come shout it out with me. Come on now, come on now,
Put your flags up in the sky, and wave them side to side, side to side. Show the world where you're from, show 'em where you're from. Show the world we are one, love,
É meu, é seu, hoje é tudo nosso. Quando eu chamo o mundo inteiro pra jogar é pra mostrar que eu posso.
say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now wave your flag, now wave your flag. Oh, 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 give you freedom, give you fire, give you reason, take you higher. See the champion, take the field now. Unify us, make us feel proud. In the streets, our heads are lifting as we lose our inhibition. Celebration, it surrounds us. Every nation, all around us. Sing forever young, singing songs underneath the sun. Let's rejoice in the beautiful game. And together at the end of the day, we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your flag, now 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 wave your flag, wave your flag. Oh, 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 we all say, when I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. I get older, I will be stronger. They'll call me freedom, just like a waving flag. So wave your
Welcome back from the short break. So first of all, we're going to attend to your questions. There are some questions that have been asked on TikTok Live, and they've been asked on our media partner, Fuselens. So we'll want to answer those questions. Maybe you can read the first one. Or I think the first one was who we are.
Yeah, someone says they would really like to know what we are talking about and if it's just about football or we have other topics.
Yes. So we are here and we are discussing about Community Football Club. We are with Fuselens, which is our media partner. Fuselens and us, we are focused on this project or this production, specifically to talk about the state of community football clubs in Kenya through Club 500, where we are a platform that we empowers local football clubs, specifically community football clubs. And our partner, the channel we're using, the TV partner is Fuselens Studios. They do a 360 production of different content, and part of the content they do is sports content. And this is specifically sports content that is dedicated to sports, community sports lovers, and people who want to support community football in Kenya.
And in their community. Yeah.
The second thing you have to understand, big shout out to Fuselens Studios, who are our main media partner. They do customized podcast sessions. If you are a podcast host and you want, they have very affordable rate, like affordable housing, like affordable rates. You can afford their rates, and they cover indoor events and outside events.
And
shooting, weddings, corporate events, conferences, live streaming events. So anything that needs 360 media, Fuselens is your home for that. They got you. Just follow us, do a DM. The phone number is there. Call that number. It's an open number 24/7. It's open 24/7. You can WhatsApp if you can't call. They'll get back to you. So thank you very much. We'll go to another question.
Only one other question. How can we find you? And I think that's...
You can find us, first of all, in the Fuselens TikTok page. We have our own page, Club 500. You can follow us, but now you can DM Fuselens. You can also follow us on all social media platforms, Club 500 Media on YouTube, Club 500 Media on TikTok, Club 500 Media on X and on Facebook. And also we have a platform. We can say it's a website, but it's a platform. If you want to support now local clubs, you can go to club500.africa and then select clubs. Then you can go and find the community football clubs that we are working with and we are supporting throughout the country. And then you can support us. And
so join as a fan.
You can also join as a fan. And you can just reach to us if you want to volunteer, if you want to work, if you're a graphic designer and you want to support the graphic presentation for the clubs, you can just reach us. There are many, many opportunities that you can work in the entire football community. You don't have to be a fan. You can be even a worker, you can be a specialist, you can be a professional, you can be a finance person. These guys need finance people to plan for them. So there's a lot of opportunity not only to support the clubs or being a fan, there's also jobs opportunity, which are paying opportunity. Even as we're doing here. At one point, you'll be paid for doing this. Yeah. So you're not doing it for free. We are fans too. That's the fact being we enjoy doing this, but there is also what we call rewards, positive rewards on doing this.
Yeah. So just to add on that, it's just we are talking about football beyond the 90-minute game. It's not the usual football conversations that are normally held out there, the banter and that kind of thing. We're actually focusing on the people, the impact, the community, and also how other people are affected by football. So even if you don't are not into the game, there is still space for you, like in Club 500, to thrive in one way or another. And our doors are very wide open.
Yes, our doors are open and our studios are open too.
Yeah.
Now, this funny thing, we have never qualified for World Cup.
Wow. Yet we have over 15,000
football clubs
in Kenya.
Yes, and one of the top athletes in the world. Like you can imagine, let me give you an example. A top footballer, let's say you're a midfielder and you play football and you're a top midfielder, elite, you can cover, they usually cover around 12, 13 kilometers within 90 minutes. Eliud Kipchoge or Sawe can cover 42 kilometers in less than 2 hours. Now, if it's just running, let's say you run without a ball. If we can say just people come and start running, I think within 90 minutes, Kenyans can cover a lot of distance. True. So we are telling them to run with the ball. So there's a lot of talent in Kenya, and if we can structure it properly, I think we can go and outbeat these people in the World Cup. But tell us the struggle of footballs in Kenya.
Yeah, I think in the first segment, we've actually looked at these individual clubs to Tumewapatia their flowers because they do deserve them, and they've been doing this for a long time and on their own. And yeah, we have talked to them and we've had their challenges, and I think now we have data to work with.
Yeah.
And I think we can start the discussion with money, because money is the fuel for everything.
Money is everything.
Yeah. So the current financial reality from what the data the clubs give us, they have the referee fees, which is the 5,000 per match. There's transport, there's kits. There's the league registration to officiate, become like recognized football club. There's the player welfare, of course, they need to be taken care of. The different teams give different budget ranges and different estimates according to like how they currently function. Yeah, so that is what we are exploring now.
So when you look at the biggest challenge, in football Kenya is not it's not even the fans. If the talent, it is the channels on how these guys can make money and they can spend. So you can look, these guys are struggling to cover transport cost, but you're asking them to pay 5,000 for a referee. I'm not saying the referee should be paid. They should be paid by all means. I'm just surprised that money is coming from players. I'm just surprised that money is coming because if a club does not have sponsors, then that money is coming from players directly. True. So with that, so we can just structure that into different types of expenses. So we can start with branding, design, and kit costs. Most of them do this from their own pocket to design their jersey, to print their jersey, and so that's why they have like one jersey. They don't have more of them, and that's why in Kenya you can never see a football player after winning removing the jersey and throwing it to the fan. Anajua hana ingine. Then the jersey is very serious. Like most clubs, international clubs, have several types of jerseys. They have specifically what we call training jersey, which is not a playing jersey. They have away jersey. They have the third kit, and they have the primary jersey. In Kenya, I think most of it can just have on board home jersey, and we can use it for play and away and home.
Alafu saa kuna zile za kutrain.
Yes. Second thing is the transport. So these teams do not have buses. They do not have planes. They do not have motorbikes. So they have to sit down, contribute money, literally, for them to get a matatu. Like Webuye Sportive is going to play on this weekend. Webuye Sportive is going to play in Bomet. From Webuye to Bomet is a distance. It's quite a distance. Yeah. So when the chairman called me and told me, hey, we're going to play, please remember our game is on Saturday or Sunday. We're going to play Bomet. I'm like, why are you playing in Bomet? Why can't you play in Western Kenya? Because Webuye is in Western. So they actually, in the WhatsApp group that I'm in, they are literally collecting money for them to cater for their transport cost to go and play. So if you're struggling to cater for your transport cost, do you have money to pay your players?
Actually, no. And I want, let me read something just directly from one of the club responses about their financial challenges.
Yes.
So, Cheborgei FC wrote, we travel far and wide and we are challenged every match day to collect officiating fees. That is 5,000 per match from players for players' welfare and transport money depending on distance. Yani 5,000 shillings. They are collecting 5,000 shillings by passing a hat around before they can even get to play.
I'm laughing, but it's not funny.
Yeah, it's not funny as much as like, well, it's plausible as well because the kujitolea part.
Yes.
But like they deserve better and they can do better and there's better for them as well.
Yeah. Now the county league registration. County league, the smallest league these guys can play. The smallest league, they're asking 25,000 to register for them to play.
Kama 5K inachanga.
Kama 5K sasa
25K.
25, but now it's I don't know, it's just hard.
It's a real struggle.
It's a real struggle.
Yeah.
The budgets for annual budget they do not have, and we've seen the budgets that the clubs were proposing, because one of the things we wanted to understand was your annual spending, and the budgets are coming with no attach. You know, when you're doing budgeting, there are two things in budget: now expenses, like where are you spending the money, and revenue, like where is the money coming from. So most of these guys just wake up and create an expense sheet with no way of knowing where the money is coming from. Yeah. So you find out that's where goodwill, people with goodwill come and then they spend. They talk to a sponsor and then the sponsor can give them money, and that one is not sustainable. It cannot be sustainable. So even if you play very well at the county league and then you go to the regional leagues, you cannot use the same model to do that. The players' welfare. From if a player gets injured in Kenya, that's a career-threatening injury. True. Like if you break your ACL in Kenya, ACL is something that tendon that holds, I think, the knee or something, ligaments. If you break an ACL in Kenya, your career is over. Literally, your career is over.
Right there and then.
Your career is gone, done. You cannot play again. Because for you to repair your ACL, they need to do a surgery on you so that they can take another tendon and then put in the ACL and give it you 1 year to heal.
Recover,
to heal. And then with the recovery, it's not just recovering, it's recovering at an optimum conditions. Like you do exercises, you have someone, a medical person who evaluates you every single day. They monitor the breakage of the tendon again and all those things. Even a hamstring injury, a very simple hamstring injury, something that takes maybe a month to recover or to heal, it's devastating. And the problem is some of these injuries are undetected. So someone can be playing the entire game. They can be playing even 2 months. They have an injury. They don't know they have an injury. Okay, they just feel they have some pain and they're like, I can do with this pain. Kumbe, it's just a very, very serious injury. Yeah. But the other thing, food. Food might be simple, but if you are an athlete, if you are an elite, it's the one that fuels you. It's the one that heals you, then it's the one that fuels you. So you need proper nutrition. Like you're not taking food anymore, you're taking nutrients. So you need a balanced diet. You need specific food for healing. Whenever you're going through recovery, you need a specific food for you to eat before you go for the game. You need a specific food to eat after the game, and all those things. So your welfare. So you can find, if you cannot find 5,000 to pay a referee, you are struggling to get money to go for a game. You tell me you'll have eggs, meat, vegetables, fruits for us to be able to build your body.
Damn. And actually, I think that's the part with the most pressure. Yeah, the player welfare. Just the food and the health part.
Yes.
Nando they go constant throughout.
Yeah. And then the other thing is one player. Let's take Cheborgei FC. I'm glad that we're using example of local clubs, not international. So let's look Cheborgei. One player in Cheborgei requires a nutritionist.
True.
That's his welfare. He requires a nutrition. Like si ataenda nyumbani mamake ampikie chakula. He requires a nutritionist. He requires a doctor on standby. He requires a physical trainer. He requires a language teacher. If they are young, they require a language teacher so that they can learn German, English, and all those languages that they don't know. They require a legal person to guide them, who is also the agent.
The
Mental health expert.
Yeah.
And mental health is big because only 67% of the players playing who started, they will never play past 21 years. If like you started playing at 12 years and you guys 100%, 67 players won't play past 21.
Past 21.
They won't play.
How come?
There are many things that happens. Injuries, one of them.
Oh yeah.
A career interest. People change careers. Just you're not just an elite player. You're totally not an elite player. You cannot be an elite player. So you fall out.
Yeah.
Opportunities, because it comes with rewards. We have a very weak reward system in Kenya to encourage someone to go and play, to keep you playing. Yeah. So if you have a proper reward system, you'll have more players. So with all those factors put together, then the mentality comes in. The mentality now is the biggest chance.
True.
And then and I'm talking about the players' welfare. I don't know if you've read the news.
Zalini.
Za jana, juzi na jana. Harambee Stars was in South Africa the other day.
Oh.
Yeah. And they were taken to a hotel. And the hotel was not paid.
Oh.
So this guy sat in a lobby.
What?
Yeah, it's on media. This guy sat on a lobby for more than 7 hours.
Oh
8
my.
hours. Yeah, for real.
Nani alikuwa amepeleka?
See, FKF is responsible for Harambee Stars. It's a federation that's responsible for the team. You will never see such nonsense with English teams, with even Uganda here. It's very hard you see such things.
7 hours.
7 hours.
Yeah, Kabil.
Say bili hujalipa hoteli, and the hoteli cannot admit you if you're not paid. And those guys, the problem is they're uniformed. Ndio wamekaa kwa lobby, mnaona hao ni wa Kenya. They're uniformed. Like I feel like, hey, Afro Africa watu wanatuheshimu. We are the capital city of Africa. And then these guys are sitting on the lobby for 7-8 hours.
That doesn't make any sense.
It's sad. The other thing is most clubs do not have bank accounts. So part of the money they can get is loans. And the only and this is to the banks. And all the 42 banks. Some of them we've approached them. Some of them we have talked to them. They are a bit not responding. But let's just talk about banking and finance
In the management
in the sports, specifically in Kenya. I can assure you, maybe there's a bank which can prove me wrong. There is no a football banking product in today's market.
That one I can support.
There is no a football insurance system. There is no football credits. Like these are the way SMEs have their jaza mdogo credit.
Yeah, true.
Kama sisi individual people tuko na Fuliza, tuko na Timiza ya Absa. There is no that
specific
structure,
that's exclusive
structure
for clubs,
for sports. Watch out at clubs for sports, entire sports. And there is also no. Okay, So we are urging, and this was specific to the financial institutions, all of you, investing institutions, financial institutions. This is a multi-billion industry. It's a gold mine. You need to start building products for these clubs. Banking products, you need to build insurance products, you need to build investment products. Like a stadium will never be built on cash. Never. It will be built on a loan. And those loans will be paid over 20, 30 years. So we need to have a proper structure that a club can access this money. And this money, when you access them, it unlocks the club financial needs. This needs the people. The problem with these clubs or the problem with these clubs, they don't need much. Like if you give them like a loan of 40 million, 50 million over the next 20 years, 5,000 for 25,000 to pay for the league won't be a problem per season. It will be just we chuck it from this loan we have and
They actually automate it.
paying players welfare, insurance, medical, payment, even equipping them, even educating them, because they're young players. They're people who are 8 years, 12 years. They need education. That's part of their welfare. It will be invested from whatever you guys are giving. And it's just, we need to have that honest conversation with the financial institutions, investment firms, financial institutions, banking, SACCOs. SACCOs can really play a critical role here. Microfinance institution. We have and in Kenya, I think we are the leading country in Africa with the number of banks. We have 42 banks. South Africa has, I think, 10 banks, licensed banks. So don't tell me that we don't have banks. We can have actually bank for each province. Tuseme tu KCB ni mnakaa Nairobi, National Bank Mombasa, ABSA hapa, but again it's something that the banking guys need to have a conversation with.
Nice. But what is the plan around it under Club 500? Like, how are we handling that part with the finances and the revenue coming in, how it's shared, and the accountability, most of it?
So one of the things we have done in the Club 500 is consolidating what we call digital money. Any money that can be paid without cash is we are working with a very good financial tech company. It's Craft Silicon. Craft Silicon have built us the payment infrastructure for all the clubs. So all the clubs have what we call micro wallets within the Club 500. These micro wallets can collect sales from the e-commerce platform. It can collect fan subscription. It can collect even donation. So you can go there, buy anything from the club, and the money will be go to the club. Yeah. The money goes directly to bank accounts. I know some of the money here goes to, most of the money goes to M-Pesa, but we're insisting that the money should go to a bank account. Now, bank account will be able to monitor the records. Yeah. So the clubs are already making money. So we just want to make sure that we can have even, we are trying to talk to banks. Some of them are ignoring us. We're trying to bring them, and asking them, hey, kuna hizi clubs hapa na zinataka to place money, they can plug in and the money can come. Yeah. So that one will help us to continuously and progressively being financial history of the club. The second aspect that we are advising the clubs and the clubs that are joining the Club 500, they have constitution. In their constitution, we have advised them or we have requested them to appoint what we call a commercial entity. A commercial entity that can manage their commercial affairs, because finances, high likely, 90%, apart from funds, 90% is affected by commercial activities. Yeah. So whenever you have a commercial company or commercial entity, like let's say Webuye Sportive has registered with Webuye Sportive Limited Company, and the Webuye Sportive only takes so it takes specific thing in the club. It doesn't take the entire club. It takes specific things. It takes what we call intellectual property. So the branding, the colors, the naming of the stadiums, the contracts that the players are signing. No, that one is what we call assets for the club. They control the assets of the club. And with that, they can continue building the assets and improving the revenue streams of the club. And also, we have ensured that we have mapped out what we call revenue structures for the clubs. Revenue structure specifically is how can a club legally make money without going through the shortcuts, like, so you can make money from fan subscription. You can make money from another thing, ticketing. It's very important, ticketing, every weekend ticketing. Sponsorship. Commercial activity. Commercial activity is having an e-commerce platform that we have built them. You can sell anything you want to sell there. Yeah. So if you're planting trees, seedlings, you can just post there and someone will buy and we We'll deliver the twist to the person, and that one will make money. So if we open up this financial revenue, there are around 8 or 9 financial streams for the clubs, which are they activated, or some of them will be activated as we go ahead. And also, we are asking the clubs, with your commercial entity, you can sell the shares of the commercial entity for you to raise capital, so that you can raise capital for operation of the company. So those are the things that we are trying to put the clubs. The 12 clubs that are on live have adopted that. So we expect them to start offering shares to the fans. No, not to anyone. So you have to be a fan, and you have to be a VIP fan for Shimanzi FC for you to be considered. Like we have in our discussion, we've realized that Barcelona FC has 150,000 owners.
Imagine.
Real Madrid has 90,000 owners. So Shimanzi should have 22,000 owners. Yeah. And if this 22,000 owners, if anybody is contributing like 1,000 bob, that is 22 million in ownership will be given to that. Hizi pesa ndogo ndogo zenye wanataka kwenda kucheza nazo siju kupost nini, there won't be a problem.
It will no longer be
so we are really encouraging fans to be on the front line of owning these clubs, to make them theirs.
Yeah.
And we can follow the Bundesliga rules where the fans should always be the majority. We can follow the socios rule of Barcelona where it will be membership owned, membership decided, you guys elect your president, and the president and the technical team employees of the club become responsible for that. So those are the things that in the next 8 years, 10 years, the clubs that we have onboarded will be subjected to, so that they can operate at optimum level.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
There's a question that's lingering on my mind.
Yes.
Considering with the data that we collected, we asked the clubs to give us their annual budget.
Yes.
And in our previous conversation, we talked about the mentality around growing and just how people perceive this. So now in the conversation of money and the current structures that they already have, easy budget, wame to pair, and the budgets that we foresee that would be able to like run the clubs comfortably. What does it take to like bado like hawaja hiyo shift ya mentality? There's the gap from the data 600,000. Which club ametusema for a year they only need 350k?
I think it was let me check. Kawino ndo haiko hapa, it's not here. There's a club that requires only 300,000. I think it's...
And that's from like what they think they need.
Yeah, they need.
Yeah.
But it's not what they need actually.
Yeah, it's not what they actually
need. So one of the things that, and this one I hope we can reach out to, again, financial partners like banks or any other financial institution. If you're a financial institution and you are proper, well, or you understand the financial literacy at a corporate level or at a club level, we'll want to start being very intentional with the clubs and teaching them about financial literacy. So they need to understand, because money has just one attitude. I know you love the game, but there's an attitude that you require to go with money.
Yes.
And you require a legal attitude, you require a banking attitude, a financial attitude, a marketing attitude, all those attitudes that we learned in curricula. So need to be taken and this co-curricula for it, the co-curricula to make sense.
Yeah.
So financial literacy to all the leadership, especially the governance leadership, is something that we want to do and want to be intentional. So again, we're looking for a bank. If you want to bank these guys and you want to empower them in the financial literacy area, we're more than willing to listen to you and collaborate with you. However, also, if you just flip it on the other side, it is the structures that we put. And the structures will be guided majorly by the legal team or the legal people on who is receiving what money. Because in the market, it's not about the money you get. It's who are you. So if you go to the market as a person, if you go to the market like this, let's say I go to the market like this, I think the best I can get is a wage.
A wage.
Yeah, wage money called wage. Even I cannot get a salary, I can get a wage. But if I go to the market as a data scientist, I'll get a salary, I'll get a consultancy fee. So most clubs, and this also determines on how clubs go to the market. They go to the market as NGOs. You understand? So if you go to the NGO, you can never receive an investment. Anything like, there's an investment. Ni msaada mnaitisha. So mtu akikuja nataka kuinvest kwenye atasema, hey, you don't have structures that can accept my money. Yeah. You can't get a loan. Banks are very, how do we call it, skeptical of NGOs. So it's very hard for a bank to write you a blank check because you're an NGO. Bank respect businesses. Wanaheshimu. Kitu kwanza atakuuliza CR12 iko wapi? So if these clubs can register commercial entities and then in their constitution they can pass the IP rights to the commercial entity, the bank will be like, give us your CR12. Then they look at CR12, they're like, oh, who are your directors? Oh, who are your shareholders? Then they see, oh, we have 45 shareholders here. Oh, so this thing, the risk is mitigated. Yeah. But when you go with NGO's document, you usually have the person registering it. So that person can disappear with the money.
True.
So I think one of the things that we should consider is the entities that are being placed, like which entities. I'm saying a club need to be a club, but we need to have a commercial arm to manage the club. Yes. So that one will help the club now have open itself for different kinds of money. So of course they'll get sponsorship. They'll get investment. They'll get loans. They'll get subscription. They'll get sales. They'll get all those things can now become. Then we can say the club is having a lot of money. Yes.
Nice. I want to read a statement
as
we now talk about the facilities and the structures, which is still maybe not so much of a money problem, maybe a system problem or a perception problem. But this is what Uhola FC said. The club lacks a stable training facility since the club uses the public primary school, which when closed, access becomes a problem. So when I work in a system ya watu wa shule, shule zikifunguliwa, you're active. Wakifunga, you have nowhere to train. And it's a club that has been around
since 2011.
So it's saddening.
And that's one of the problem. Actually, more than 93% of the clubs you're dealing with, among the 34 clubs that we have, they don't own their own training ground. And people do not understand. I think when we're talking to clubs, I don't think if they understand the impact of a training ground. A training ground is separate from a playing ground. And a training ground is the place where you make your elites. You cannot make your elites in a stadium. You make your elites in the training area.
So the training is actually the one used.
It's more important than a playing ground because that's the place where you train in, week out. A playing ground, you play once in 2 weeks. Because if this week you're playing home, highly likely the next game is away. You won't play at home. You're going to play away. So in my opinion, a stadium is not an important thing. It's the second thing. A playing ground after the training ground. The training ground is where your staff stays. Is your headquarters Kimpango.
Somehow like the home for the club.
The home for the club. And again, I'll say this. I've not, maybe Murang'a Sales. I might be wrong, but maybe Murang'a Sales has a very modern training facility. Maybe. I've not seen it. I'll be wrong. Because they are very, very strong in central Kenya. The others, none of them has an elite training facility. Like even, let's say, an example. If a club from Europe comes to Kenya and it wants to train, it will go to Wadidegla. Wadidegla is a commercial entity. It's a club. It's not a football club. It's like a people's club. Wadidegla, it's a sports club I think it's in Kiambu Road. Wadidegla. They'll go there because they have international facilities there or modern facilities. They have a gym. They have cold. They have ice water, ice. They have ice cool. They have ice bath. They have masuas. They have all those things, and they have proper grounds for you to play.
The same place.
Well maintained ground. See at ground yenye kuna kam an anti hill. Unaona ground then unaona mtu ametengeneza hill.
Hakuna hadi maintenance.
When you kick the ball, mtu expect ball ikuja alafu inagonga hiyo alafu mtu ana lose. That one is very straight. You kick the ball, it will reach you. So I think they'll train at Wadidegla. The rest, in my opinion, again, this is my opinion, based on the data that I've been exposed to, they are substandard, totally substandard. And without a proper ground, you will never create an elite player. A proper training ground, you will never create an elite player. Ni bahati tu utapatana na Olunga. Ni bahati tu Olunga. Na hata Olunga akishatoka hapa hivi hata tumia ground yenyu kutrain, anaenda kutrainiwa mahali pengine.
Yeah.
Yes, where proper training is happening. So it's a very, very big deal. And this is why I'm telling you, again, for you to have a training ground, minimum acres, I think, is supposed to be 6 hectares, recommended by FIFA, for us to have multiple stadiums, multiple training areas. Yes, and that one, the advantage of that one is that's a property. So a bank can finance you to build your training ground. You don't have to use revenue to build your training ground. And you can charge the land together with the facility to there. And given that the guys have been existing for 2011, the bank would be like, these guys have been existing for a while, so we can give them a loan.
They can see your record.
Yes.
Yeah. Why is it that wanaitwaje kuna Kapkatet wao wako na stadium ya 15,000 capacity?
Yes.
Yet some others wako na 2,500 or 3,000 na wengine hawana. Like, where is the disconnect coming?
So most of them usually have an agreement with an existing public stadium. Like you can, let's say you are in Kiambu, you can go to the county government of Kiambu and request them formally to give you rights to be playing your home matches at Kirigiti Football Stadium. Yeah. And that will now enable you you can claim that stadium is yours. Mfano, the Metropoli municipality, like even San Siro. San Siro is in Italy. It was a stadium, but it was a home stadium for 2 clubs, AC Milan and Inter Milan. Yeah, but it's not owned by the clubs. It's owned by the municipality. Okay. Yeah, so the municipality has given rights to AC Milan and Inter Milan to play in that grounds.
And to claim it as theirs.
And claim as theirs. Yes. The only thing they can't do is they can't change the name of San Siro because San Siro is a public property. Yeah. But if it could be a private property, now they have the IP right to change the name of that place. Yeah. So they can sell the name to another person and they make money. Yeah. That's why it's important for you to have your own stadium. It can give you leverage on getting extra revenue to it.
And it's actually possible for community clubs in Kenya to have their own stadiums.
It's possible. You don't again, stadiums, and you don't have to build a big stadium. Yeah, so you can start with even a 3,000 capacity stadium. Yeah, as long as, the thing is, you can't wake up one day and build a 10,000 seater church. True. You start with 200, watu kianza kuwa wengi Sunday, unasema okay, niaje, tuko wengi, tuchange pesa tuongeze kanisa. Yeah. Then tumefika 1,000, we need to 10,000. Then so like the way Arsenal moved from Highbury to Highbury was 40,000 capacity. I think 40,000 capacity. To Emirates. Emirates was 60,000 capacity. Now they want to extend that thing to around 70,000 or 80,000 capacity. The same way Tottenham, they were at White Hart Lane before they went to the new stadium. It was a very small capacity, but it is growth depending on the fans who are coming. Like kama saizi kuna clubs zingine ukienda, you can't get the ticket for next season. Fully booked. Yeah, fully booked. So whatever we are waiting for is competition, other competition matches. Like kama mfano saizi Arsenal they're giving, I think it's expensive. Unapata hata mtu inaenda 10,000 pounds for the entire season ticket. And it's not transferable. Like if you're not there, imeenda hivyo. So we need to have such structure for us to be able to collect that money. Yes. And specifically, you build stadiums so that you can control the ticket revenue. Specifically the ticket revenue, and number 2, hospitality revenue. Yeah. So if you don't have a stadium, most of us play in open stadiums, open places, open grounds. Yeah. We can't call them stadiums, open grounds. And open grounds limits you from getting the ticket money and hospitality money. Yeah. So we're asking the clubs, can we start small? Can we do what? 5,000 capacity. 5,000 capacity, you look for an architect, give them a ground, and then design for us a 5,000 capacity.
And design with the perspective of expanding.
Yes, yes. And it's supposed to have what we call standards. So, kuna some competition you can't play in a normal stadium. A good example is Como FC. Como FC is an Italian FC. So they started from division huko chini, then so now they play in what we call Italian Serie A, which is the top league. Not Italian Serie A, they came and played inside Italian Serie A. But now they have called out to play for Champions League. Their stadium does not meet the Champions League standards of stadiums. So they have to abandon their stadium. They have to go and look for another stadium where they'll be playing their matches. Yes.
This football is interesting.
Very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, nice. I think we've pretty much covered the financial struggle.
Yes.
And touched just a bit on the governance, which is what we can now dive deep into. How the clubs have structured themselves, their history, also the key governance areas that need more attention. And the common leadership structure, how it looks like, and like what's the ideal one as well.
So for the governance, I think most clubs have there's a specific playbook that they use for governance. So the first thing, it should be an entity, whatever entity it is. Even a school can qualify to be a football club. So it should be an entity. And then in that entity, you should have a constitution. I think that's one of the key things. Then you should be registered with FKF. And our constitution now demands that we should have leaders. Leaders are actually given a minimum of 3 leaders. That is the chairman, secretary, and the treasurer.
Chairperson.
Oh, chairperson. Sorry. Chairperson, the secretary, and the treasurer. So this one gives grounds on responsibility of the club. So these are the people responsible in ensuring that the club is well maintained, well registered, recruiting the nini, blah, blah, blah. However, in international or in a club standard, it's really evolving very fast. We have other positions that are very, very key in the governance, like directors, CEOs. CEO is not a chairman. This is someone who is working on the commerciality of the clubs. But now, since the clubs are not commercial viable, it's very useless for you to appoint a CEO.
Yeah, true.
Then there's someone who is called director of football. It's a new career that emerged in the last 10 years. We didn't have a director of football. So director of football is someone who is a director in the company. You have to be a director. So your name has to appear in CR12.
Yeah.
Then you have to be intentional, focusing on football. Recruitment of players, managing of players, selling of players, and those things. The welfare of players is totally new. Like, you understand your assets, you understand the contractual obligation of the players. You work with the scouting team to understand which player we bring on board, which player we bring at what age. So the roles have been evolving. The traditional roles are just the traditional roles is the chairman, secretary, and treasurer. But now the football demands a lot, especially on non-game activities. Game activities, I think, is very
It's just the players.
The players and the manager. But non-gaming activities, how do you increase your finances? How do you sign up players? How do you deal with conflict, especially the internal conflict within players, the external conflict within other clubs? How do you even share your sentiments? Like, maybe you feel like, as a club, the federation has been unfair to you, or the refs have been unfair to you, or there's something that has happened to you that you feel is not good. You need to have internal capacity, and all the clubs, even in the leadership and governance, you need to have an internal lawyer so that your legal matters are not handled by anyone. Yes. But since there's no financial incentive again, it's very hard for you to bring the entire team together. But one of the things we're doing is, first of all, to build the financial aspect of the club. Currently, based on the standards of Kenya, we can confidently say that the club's governance is well been abide. Like, all the teams that we're dealing with them, they have at least the chairman. They have someone who is responsible for the
governance
clubs.
for the club.
So in case kama mfano Miguta Guardians kuna shida, najua napigia nani, sipigi chair, sipigi manager, najua napigia kuna mse fulani nampigia naambia ni aje kuna shida na club yako. Kama Webuye Sportive kama kuna shida, I know exactly who to call.
Yeah.
But now we need to expand this now to a proper modern way. And proper modern way simply means we need to run this as a corporate entity.
True.
Yeah, with all those aspects of the corporate entity, of course the board, the employees, the leadership, the players, the management,
down to the
the vendors, back ule jama cleaner, mascot, photographer.
Yeah.
They're part of the governance system of that club. They're the ones who make the club successful.
Run, yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
So the governance conversation is fascinating to both of us, I think, because we took we look when we look at European clubs, even I think this is the part you're talking about.
Yeah. The drama with Manchester's ownership,
Yes.
Barcelona with their
Yes.
financial issues, and
At
the
Real
fact
Madrid.
about-
At
the
Real
fact
Madrid.
that they're big and there's systems. We are aware of those things.
Yes.
But now at the community level, if the governance is not so strong,
Yes.
maybe it was to happen and they just
Chini ya maji.
disappear. We won't find out. The drama is down.
And the drama is part of the content. Yeah, like knowing that there's a fallout between a management. That's news content. That's news content. Like
Yeah.
as of course we are your enemies. We'll enjoy if your management is struggling. Not in a good way. Of course we are empathizing with you. We sort of- but when you're struggling with the management, we know you'll have pathetic recruitment and you'll not be prepared for the competitions next time, and we might beat you
That as
as a positive position.
yeah.
But it's very, very interesting that what you're calling controlled chaos or controlled drama, and that's what we should feed the media. The media should be there to make sure it documents all that. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. So I think we have finished the
The
governance.
pretty much.
Yes.
Then we can look at the digital revolution,
Yes.
and especially from the clubs that we have discussed today. They are well established on social media. Wameanza kuwa active on these things. Ukiingia pale Facebook, as much as we are saying they need to have fans, nini, you can see they have followers. They're
Yes, they
usually
do.
so active, engaging, exchanging matches, giving each other banter. Yeah, so like the digital revolution and how it's contributing to the grassroots football. Yeah, the new model, how it affects. It's like we are sahi kila kitu ni digital. Hata kama kwa football, yeah, it's a new era.
Yeah, it's very funny. Before the digital era came, I was glad I lived in a digital era. So before the digital era came, I had a stupid, or a good way of reading a newspaper. Newspaper was a common thing in our home. So at least every Sunday we made sure we bought a newspaper. It was 35 bob, I remember, Nation newspaper. We used to buy both of them, Standard and Nation. So ningeshika gazeti ya kwanza hivi. The first thing I would start is back page.
Yeah, do you open the sports
Up on my sports news because I started reading the sports, and then now from then I started reading the other thing. But then you can see how news used to move. I used to wait for 1 day or 2 days for the news that happened. And if the game played at 10, it's not to be captured in the tomorrow's news. So I have to wait for the other day news. Yes.
newspaper.
So one thing that the digital presence did, and it has done to clubs, is validation. Newspaper used to validate clubs. Now you don't need a newspaper to validate you. You just can validate yourself using the social media tools. The second thing is instant provision of information. Today I want to go on Twitter and find the news rather than wait for me to. It used to hurt me to wait for full day and to go and wait to see an article. And then you reach the person who have written the article is a biased journalist.
Yeah.
And it's not written the way you want, the way you saw the game.
And you don't have the power
I
to
don't know.
write your own
You can't put a
opinion.
comment there and there, you people. Now we know that. Oh,
Web one, isn't it?
hizo vitu za web 1. Then we came to Web 2. Actually, I think
the current
the
now.
current one is Web 2.
Yeah.
whereby you can interact with the content.
participate.
So if I go to Sun and I read someone writing bad about my team, I can say, no, you are lying. But even if, and we understand these journalists too, they also have preference. And some of them just hate other clubs. So, and even when you come to even currently the podcast teams, that the ones giving the news. So we can have that instant satisfaction that we can get the news now and now. But as it brings another problem, legitimate of the information. As much as it's quick, you can take that information with a pinch of salt. It might not be true until you wait other verified sources to tell you whatever is happening, or the club itself to tell you what's happening. So building information journalism, the entire journalism aspect on how sports content is reported, where it's reported, how it's reported, who reports it, when is it reported, it's very, very important for the growth of the entire ecosystem. So in my opinion, one of the things we are going to do, and we want to make sure that we partner with this, is ensure the media correspondents or the media person in the football club at least should be someone who has studied journalism or they have a journalism background. An ability for you to tweet or an ability for you to put a story does not, it can be good, it can be viral, but we don't want to be viral. We want to be consistent and we want to be credible. And credibility of the information is more important than the virality of the information. How viral it can go, it should be more credible than more viral. I think in the last 2 days, again, I'm usually in these banters. So Barcelona and Atletico Madrid were at it. So there's a guy called Fabrizio Romano. So he's like, you know him. So he said he usually sometimes spread rumors, but normally he spread very credible information, but most of the time sometimes he spread rumors. So he spread rumors to his handle, Twitter, that Alvarez, an Atletico Madrid player, is going to Barcelona. Yes, he's going to Barcelona. He has been accepted 100 million something. Then Atletico Madrid responded with a banter. It was bad. So they bantered Barcelona like on the media. Like, we are not, you can't even afford Alvarez. You're not going to buy him.
And it's like so open.
So open. And this one is a legit, unaona kitu yenye tweet. It's a verified Atletico Madrid handle. So you know the admin of whatever is doing this. Yeah, so it is very, very important. And now that news could have given a journalist a job. But Madrid ndio wamefanya hiyo job yao banta yao, and it gives them, this is interesting. Fans enjoy that. They love that. So digital revolution comes in different ways. Number one, I think money collection. We need to shift from money, and Club 500 gives you that. It enables you to subscribe with a card, with M-Pesa, with other payment tools, but not with PayPal. I think PayPal said we don't qualify. We are not good enough for PayPal. So, but you can use any other means like cards, a Visa.
Are they actually the most common and accessible ones?
The second thing is from payment to view and to reach, or what we call fan engagement. Again, without digital now, it's very hard for you to engage fans. I know fans usually want to be physical, but we need to call them on the digital platform for them to come and be physical and loud in the grounds. Another thing is shops, commercialization of the entire thing. As much as you have a physical shop, is very good for you to have a physical shop. Digital shop, an e-commerce platform, is key for you to optimize on the revenue, on the sales of the things that we're doing. And again, all the 12 clubs that we have built, they have an e-commerce platform. What they don't have is product to sell. So if you are an FMCG and you think you can use the club as your sales representative or even ambassadors, they are capable of selling your product on their e-commerce platform. So just reach out and then we can see how we can integrate your products with them. Another part of for digital is post-match engagements. Again, people think the game is just on Saturday, then it's over. But some of us are crazy. We follow the conversation beyond the game. Because I want to hear a biased analysis of the game that was played. Just to hear, what's your opinion on this? It's what I told you. What's the opinion on this? So it's something that clubs, especially locally, can help, can adopt or can use to grow, and even building the community. Like Webuye Sportive, I think they have also a WhatsApp group. What's a WhatsApp channel and WhatsApp group? So I'm part of the WhatsApp channel and WhatsApp group. So I see every day what they're posting, their games and everything.
Nice. And I actually think most grassroots community clubs in Kenya wanna function WhatsApp groups. Even maybe when you show up online on social media, they're functioning like on WhatsApp is the media and keep two together as a team. So how do they shift from just using WhatsApp to actually taking advantage of this media and it bringing money?
Our proposal to the clubs is we have to be consistent. It's not a one-off thing. So we have also to do trial and errors. There are platforms which do not work for specific people. Like Facebook is big. But LinkedIn is worse.
It's worse, but like it's the positioning.
Yes.
It's how you position yourself in that platform.
But I don't think anybody goes to LinkedIn looking for sports club.
So but now if they become commercial entities and there's another commercial entity who wants to like partner or sponsor, I think now Club 500 is making way for that to be possible.
That's possible. X is very important also. For very verified news. Like we want to make sure, because you can say that the coach of Webuye Sportive has been fired, and then it's not verified. But if it's announced from the official handle of Webuye Sportive, we know this is true.
We trust it
we trust it. Yeah, so we need and verification of your handles is very important, because as you're growing, you are gaining masses, and people might register your handle to use it for any other purposes. So make sure whenever you're registering, and I think this is something we already is in our pipeline, to ensure that the clubs have handled or verified handles. So any information coming from Webuye Sportive, we know this is coming from you guys, or Biguta Guardians or Hall FC. We know that this information is coming from you guys. So that's the thing that we encourage the teams and we encourage the clubs to adopt us as we build them.
Nice one. So, I think for the clubs that are currently on Club 500, wako very active on social media.
Yeah.
At least over 1,000 followers for most of them. And they have even the branding, and they are consistent with the logos across. So I think they are starting to welcome the idea, and it's truly that everyone is now on social media.
Yes.
Yeah.
And actually, the good part is almost 98% of everything we have done with the clubs has been virtual. Yeah, we have met some of the clubs, but majority of them, interaction, calls, meetings, we have done them through digital platforms. That is Web 2. We hope when we build this one, we can now grow to Web 3. Web 3 is quite exciting, but it's quite require a lot of investment in it. Yeah.
So I think now it's time for our break, and before we go, I think we'll give a shout out to Webuye Sportive. From Bungoma County, because they are the ones who have showed up the most in our payment systems for fan subscription. They're already active, telling their friends, relatives, members about Club 500 and how they can now support them in a different way. So shout out Mike. Mike, I think is the Mike. Michael, thank you very much for the support. And we wish you all the best in they're playing Bomet. I think Bomet Pride, some of Bomet Springs on Sunday. So all the best in your game, and we wish you win. Yes.
So the next session will be
the future we are building. So out of all that, all the problems we've seen, the data we have, the solutions we are bringing, and just how it looks like for community.
So we're excited about this. Thank you very much, and to our director, we have to listen to you. Wanatuanga kwa Kiswahili wanatuanga fundi wa mitambo. So nilikuwa mdogo nikasikia kwa radio akisema fundi wa mitambo, naambia kwani huyu jamaa wanachukua mpaka watu wa mjengo.
Kumbe jamaa.
Fundi wa mitambo. It was a very big vocabulary back then. Kumbe ni jamaa ndo fundi wa mitambo. Back to the fundi wa mitambo.
Show you what the nice up the dance. Come make we show you what the nice up the dance. Right now I if you jump and prance. Right now I if you jump and prance. Come here, Sister Lana. Come make me tell you, say me rock on the corner. Boy, come here, Sister Lana. Come make me tell you, say me bun sense meania. I walk. Come here, Sister Lucy.
It's DJ King, dropping the hits. City Sound.
Bluefields, the land we love, a gift from heaven above. Bluefields, my home, sweet home, a shining star, so beautiful. You are bright as the morning star, as beautiful as the rainbow. God created you with such wonder and breathtaking splendor. To all corners of the world, let them know there is a pretty little girl putting on a sparkling show. Bluefields, the land we love. Softly calling your name tonight. Waves whisper love in the pale moonlight. Oh, I saw your shadow by the ocean side. Your eyes like fire, I just can't deny. Every heartbeat pulling me so close. Girl, you're the one that I need the most. No chains can hold this feeling inside. Like rivers flowing, we let it ride. Under the island moon, I'm loving you. Every little thing you do feels so true. Hold me closer, don't let go. In your arms is where I call my home. Oh. Oh. Morning sun shining on your skin. Every touch feels like a sweet sin. Your love is deeper than the sea. Girl, your soul belongs with me. No fear, no doubt, just you and I. Like reggae rhythm, we never die. Under the island moon, I'm loving you. Every little thing you do feels so true. Hold me closer, don't let go. In your arms is where I call my home. Let the music play, hearts collide. Feel the rhythm deep inside.
I can't control. No words, just feel the vibe. Let your heart collide with mine. Moonlight on your skin, let the night pull us in. Every touch, every side, feels like we could fly. Stay with me, don't go. Let this moment flow. Ocean knows our story, written in this glory. Sand so warm where our shadows lay. Time disappears, we drift away. Heartbeat moving in reggae time. Your lips so close, your soul in mine. No fear, no disguise. I see truth in your eyes. Moonlight on your skin, let the night pull us in. Every touch, every side, feels like we could fly. Oh, in the silence we confess, more than words could ever express. No tomorrow, just tonight. Hold me till the morning light. Under stars we belong. In your arms I'm strong. No pain, no goodbye, just you and I. Waves fade slow, but I won't let go. Stay till the morning glow. Yeah, yeah. Feel that sunshine. This is my time now. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Woke up feeling brand new light. Left the past behind last night. Ocean breeze upon my face. Now I'm running my own race. Every step I take so free, nothing holding on to me. From the storm into the sun, now I know I've already won. No more pain, no more chains, only dancing in my veins. Freedom summer, feel the heat, feel the thunder. Every heartbeat say my name. I'll never be the same. Freedom summer, shining brighter than ever. All my worries fade away. I'm living for today. Golden sky and ocean blue, every dream feels close and true. Hear the laughter in the air, feel the love everywhere. No more looking back again. All the lost became my gain. Every scar turned into gold. Every story made me bold. Let it rise, feel alive. This is where I truly thrive. Freedom summer, nothing holding me under. Every move I make is real. Now I find glass on the table, ice so cold. Midnight stories slowly unfold, yeah. Dim lights glow, shadows move. One sip in, I feel the groove, yeah. Slow, easy. City outside, but I stay low. Thoughts running deep, let them flow. Music soft, heartbeat slow. One glass vodka, let it go, yeah. Slow. One glass of vodka, ease my mind. Leave all the stress and pain behind. Late night vibes, feeling so right. Lost in the rhythm of the night, yeah. Slow. Memories come, memories fade. Choices we took, the moves we made. Sip by sip, truth revealed. In this moment, everything feels real. No rush tonight, just take it slow. Let the reggae rhythm flow. Hip-hop heartbeat in my chest. One more sip, I feel at rest. Ooh, yeah. Easy, slow, one glass of vodka, ease my mind. Leave all the stress and pain behind. Late night vibes, feeling so right. Lost in the rhythm of the night, yeah. Slow. Lights go dim, thoughts align. Every second feels like mine. Not too fast, not too deep. Just one drink, my soul to keep. Glass half empty, night still young. Quiet songs remain unsung. Take a breath, let it flow. One last sip and let it go, yeah. Easy. Bass car rolling. Feel the breeze, yeah.
We are back and
Back?
we're actually in the final stretch.
Yes.
We are shifting the conversation from what is now to what could be.
Yeah.
And the question to kickstart it all, what does the future of community football look like? Like to say Vision 2030, if we do this right.
Vision 2030.
Like in 2030.
I want to make a very bold prediction.
Okay.
This one is, someone will hold me accountable for it. In my opinion, I think football might eat into the church market.
How?
A lot of Gen Zs don't go to church, but majority of them support clubs. By the time we were discussing, the numbers are that on earth there are around 3 billion religious people. Or let me say Christians.
Christians.
Include if you put Muslim, they come to around 5 billion people, 5 billion, 6 billion. The rest are non-religious, or they have what we call minority religions. It's the same number that is in football. Like 4 billion or 3 billion are expected to watch the World Cup this year.
True.
Yeah, and that's the equivalent number of the people going to church. Now, second thing is the future of community football club is they are going to be, if we build them very well, they are going to be alternative employment opportunities. Currently, I don't think they employ any major people. They employ very few number of, professionally, they employ very few number of people. But due to high demand in all the areas to make football clubs sustainable, they require all economic players to participate in it. And we need to have clear rewarding system that will reward an architect who does not like football to enjoy the benefits of football by designing a good stadium. We need to reward a good doctor who is a physio to attend to an athlete. We need to incentivize a banker. Bankers, actually, they're the first one who are going to come in because the money is so big for them. So they like money and they're going to come into this. So and that's a big if we execute this properly, then the followings at the grassroots levels of this club is going to be immense. One, it will be a source of livelihood for many people, and it will be economic print, like Mama Mboga, a shop, a hardware, will be able to directly benefit from the economic spillage of the community football clubs that we have. Kenya, I think more than 40 million people support at least a football. They either watch football or they support at least one football club.
At the community level?
No.
Generally,
like
okay.
Either they support international or they watch or they affiliate themselves. They might not be supporting the affiliate. But look at Kenya. Sit down and look at Kenya expenditure on ball. The jerseys they spend on. If you sit down and calculate the amount of money these people spend on jerseys, it is a lot of money. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. And that doesn't need to be what we call foreign money.
Yeah.
It need to be local money. Like
generated by from the activity.
Consumed by local clubs.
Okay.
Because today someone might be having an Arsenal jersey. They bought expensive, £50 is expensive, it's a lot of money. But that money directly goes to an Arsenal football club, and you're Kenyan. Webuye Sportive or Whole FC jersey might be 1,000. They just don't know where to buy that.
Yeah.
If Hola or Webuye Sportive or Shimanzi or Kajiado FC can be able to create that ecosystem where these people can buy, and if they can adopt the e-commerce platform we have, then the money will start moving to the people. The money is there, the enthusiasm is there, the community has been built. These guys are crazy about their community. It's just for us to start putting the standards of consumptions to be a bit higher than mediocrity sometimes. To be honest, mediocrity sometimes that we've done here. Yeah, it's done in local football. So, in my opinion, from a optimistic point of view, and I'm trying to be as optimistic as possible.
Yeah.
Football can cure a lot of economic injuries among our people, and it can elevate our playing capacity to even international level. We need to start participating in CECAFA games as a country, African Cup of Nations, and at last, of course, the World Cup. At different ages, at female level, youth level, and at elite level. So, in my opinion, it's a good place. It looks nice, but it needs a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, actually, I love that. And I want us to look at it from the perspective of the club itself. Because we are still bringing into the conversation what currently is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want to like paint a picture to Uhola FC or Matobo FC on how their future in Club 500, touching on the 8 pillars
Yes, yes.
and how it looks like for them based on like the current plan
Yes.
that we have.
That we have.
Just paint that picture.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have a 10-year plan for all the clubs.
Yes.
So when they came in, one thing we said, we cannot do this within 1 year, within 2 years, within 3 years. We'll need you guys to commit for around minimum of 8 years and maybe put 10 years. So Club 500 currently just asks as an incubator to incubate a club to its formal status, like where it can say, oh, now you are a formal club.
Yeah.
And the pillars, first of all, is number one, which the future we want to do to embody in the club is your legal arm or your legal infrastructure, your legal policies should be very, very straight on.
Yes.
From who is the players, who interacts with the club, who gives the clubs money, there need to be documentation to support those guys. Either an agreement, either incentive. So the legal aspect of the club as you exist, either as a company, an NGO, a football, whatever it is, how you exist, need to be proper for you to be able to get money. Because if you're not a proper legal entity or legal person, you cannot receive the money from the football clubs.
True.
So the first thing is, and we told them, for the first thing is the legal structure of the club need to be put on. And this one will not be done by football owners alone. We're asking the community of lawyers, especially the sports lawyers. You understand the game, you understand the rules, you understand the litigations, you understand how FIFA runs. Some of you are FIFA agents. We can come together as a community and assist this club putting policies on how their legal framework should be. The second aspect is clubs like Uhola, Shimanzi, Miguta, Matobo, Kapkatet, all of you need to figure out how you can start embracing your funds. Every club need to have a fund policy. Like, what's your funds policy? Like, what's document or what plan do you have to acquire more funds and retain funds? Because funds are the ones who are the backbone. They're the ones who will contribute 60% of your revenue. Yeah, I know you want sponsorship money, but sponsorship money is less than 5%, 6% of the total money you'll get. Funds will give you 60% of the money. 20% or 30% will come from loans. I know, but I'm not saying in quantity. No. I'm saying in the amount of money you're bringing. So the first money you'll bring, of course, is the funds, then loans. Funds. The good thing with when you mobilize funds, they are both your customers and they're your owners.
Yes.
And the last thing that people don't know is funds are your assets. So again, let's use an example of an international game, like Arsenal. If a sponsor or a commercial person or a company wants to promote a specific good among football, definitely him looking at 1 million people turning up for parades and it happening in different cities, definitely say, I want my brand to be associated with that.
Yes.
So you cannot just think because you're beautiful, you cannot go and get funds. No. Be intentional with your funds.
Yes.
Create a communication passage to your fans. Like, it shouldn't be hard for fans to get your information. Yeah, your news need to be regular, your content need to be regular, your play game need to be regular, your organization need to be transparent. Let's know who is responsible for what in this club. And as much as we're building the club, and I know some of you are building as the owners of the club, we are telling you, you don't own the club. The club belongs to the fans. So build it for the fans. The other aspect that we're very key and I think here we were very intentional is media, broadcast and branding. I know you have some logos, but most of the branding that has been done in clubs have not followed the brand guidelines.
Yeah.
Like, it's just one. It was just generated. A logo was just generated. It wasn't thoroughly.
Actually, I saw some that were AI generated just directly.
Yes. So you can tell this one has been AI generated. So we are not going. We don't say you shouldn't do that. If it serves you cause for you to do that, it's remarkable. By the way, but at the end of the day, we will need graphic designers
to
to sit down and do the graphic guidelines, to do the branding guidelines
for
all the clubs.
consistent outputs. Yeah.
And as a project, it's a policy that we're going to do. So we're going to put standard policies for your brands, so that whenever photography comes, whenever your branding is displayed outside
This is how it's done.
the other thing in branding, media, and broadcast is understand your media rights. Or specifically know your media rights. And most important, document your media rights. Yeah, like the content that's going on air. It might go on air free. It doesn't have to. You don't have to pay for it, or someone doesn't have to pay you for it. But at least you have a document that governs that aspect of your media, of your revenue stream. Because media is something that gives you a revenue stream. Broadcast. How do you broadcast your games? Now, a game that's not broadcast as much as can be beautiful, a game that is broadcast is much better.
Yeah.
At any given level, especially the ones that's recorded and the ones that's broadcasted. So by all means, let's figure out how we can broadcast this. Club 500 will help you. We have partners, we have media partners that will help you to broadcast your games. And we, of course, during the next 10 years, we'll ensure that you have internal studios within your clubs to make sure that you can have a content that can be generated internally. So those are three main pillars that we will want to the clubs to adopt. And if they can adopt that, then each pillar should be able to be a foundation from some certain kind of revenue. Like if you get the legal pillar correct, then we can access share money, like equity money. If we get stakeholder and governance management right, we can get sponsorship, we can get fan engagement money, and we can get fan loyalty. And also we can make this stakeholder to be the assets of the clubs. Because if you can go and say and brag outside there like some club, you have 2,000 followers on TikTok or Facebook.
Club.
Yes, it is very impactful to a brand, a marketing manager in a certain organization.
Yeah.
Commercial ability of a club. So as much as you want to run a club as a church, it has limitations on how you can get money. So commerciality is very, very important. And at least these commercial aspects, commercial rights, commercial intellectual property need to be transferred to a commercial body. An NGO, it's useless for an NGO to own commercial rights because an NGO is not a commercial entity. So your commercial rights, that's media rights, contractual rights, subscriptions, intellectual property from your brand, your logo, your jerseys, all those things need to be given to a commercial entity that is within the club's control, like within the club setup. So it's embedded in the constitution of the club that this is the commercial entity that is going to be given commercial rights for our things. Now, with that, now if you now have the legal structures, you have managed to mobilize a stakeholder, and you have a commercial arm. The rest is just economic growth. So it's how much money are we bringing in? Which partners are we? What things are we improving internally? Yes. The other thing also that I think will be very good at be professionalized. This one is important, especially in asset sharing. Asset sharing is including selling of a player. Is medicine, health, and performance. So medicine, health, and performance is the data of a player. Performance specifically, like if a player is playing for you, training for you, can you tell how many kilometers he covered during the training? Can you tell how many passes he did during the training? Can you tell his stamina? Can you tell his heart rate? Can you tell everything about this player? Yeah. Can you identify an injury? So those are the things that we have to look even before the player goes and plays the main pitch. The health of a player. What mitigating measures have we put in place to ensure that the player performance is optimum? Do the player have insurance? Do you guys have an ambulance? Standby ambulance whenever you're playing? Yeah. Do you have an internal doctor within your club? Qualified doctor that will be looking at the players, and the doctor, does he have a team or is just a single person? And asiseme tuende kwa nurse ukote nurse umlete, hapana, no. They're specific sports doctor who have been trained to understand. I know all doctors are very good, but not all of them are specialized in sports and performance. And that one also comes to the data of players. So because when a scout comes in Kenya, Yeah, you can say, hey, Linda is a good player. You can take him. But he has come and he's met Linda today and he wants to make the decision today. He can't make the decision today just be looking at Linda. No. You need to provide what we call historical data of the player.
True.
When did Linda start playing the ball? Oh, 10 years ago, 8 years ago. At what age? At what age? Oh, he started playing at 8 years. Oh, so 10 years, at 8 years, he's 18. She's 18. Oh, any injury history? Oh, he has had 7 injuries during his career. 7 injuries, that is an ACL, a hamstring, head injury, and a knock on his back. And all of them are documented. The recovery time was documented. He got an injury here. He missed 24 games. He recovered here, and this is how he's performing. Then that one now, you can easily put a valuation on a player. Say, oh, this player, we can value him this amount of money. And then that's how. So you are doing this not for effective playing in Kenya, but opening your market to international money. So that, because a team like Bournemouth or a team like even playing in Division 2 in England, when it comes to Kenya, it just won't come to Kenya to sign a player because the player is handsome. They will need historical context so that they know exactly who they are signing up. And some of them will come and scout this player for a long time. Like they'll come and say, we're watching this player for the next 2 years. We need to make sure we know who is watching that player. Are they registered FIFA agents? Some people come with malicious intentions and they want to, do something with the players. So we need to be very protective of the welfare of the player. Technology is very important, especially consolidating the payments, influencing of course, sending information to the fans, communication, and other aspects, even like to a moment where we need internet services in stadium so that people can tweet, they can send videos, they can capture live goals and shoot it immediately. We don't need to wait for a newspaper to send, oh, this guy scored. We just they've scored, the video's been taken.
And immediately.
Yeah. So with the last thing is now the pipeline for players. Infrastructure and facilities, I think we have talked immensely about it, but also the pipeline of a player. Academies are a very critical aspect or critical part of any football ecosystem. So making sure that they are well documented. And this one is the easiest part, actually, the pipeline, because most of these policies, most of this documentation, most of these structures have been set up by FKF, CAF, and FIFA on its own. So they are open source document and you can just take and adopt it within your local club.
Yeah.
So if these pillars can be achieved as objectives, all these pillars are what we call revenue sources for the clubs. So basically, when we ever talk about pillars, some pillars have more revenue sources, like of course commercial aspect have more revenue sources, but some pillars have very few revenue sources, like direct revenue. So like, for example, the stakeholder and the legal aspect. It has just few revenue sources there, either shareholding or membership subscription or sponsorship. Facilities has real estate revenue, that is hospitality, rentals, among other things.
Yeah.
Yes, so that's basically how we view the future of football clubs looking like. But again, we need a lot of work to ensure that these pillars are something that the clubs embodied.
Yes, definitely. I think we've spent enough time today talking about the state of the football, the beauty of it, the pain of it, its potential as well. And I think what I'll be walking away with today is knowing the fact that throughout all this time, even before Club 500 came to existence, these community football clubs have been active and they've been working with what they have, literally, and the determination, the love for the game, the love for the community, the problems they want to solve. They have a drive that's bigger, and Club 500 coming in is just to fuel that drive and to help them enjoy the fruits of what like they are giving in with the clubs and all. Yeah. So I really appreciate the football clubs. I don't think it's done often. And yeah, I can say the future is bright.
Yeah, and just on the human side, Matoba FC, the village boys who train themselves. In 2030, with 4 years in Club 500,
Yeah.
if we can give them governance support, we have already given them a tech support, like we
Yeah.
have built for them the e-commerce platform. I think the next thing is for them just looking for a proper coach. And once we have a proper coach, the community, I think in Kericho, the communities will embrace these guys.
Yeah.
I am strongly. Kericho is a sports area. Many athletes come from Kericho. It's one of the best places actually for you to train as an athlete. It's a cold, it's high altitude, and it enables you to develop your stamina. So we can have proper athletes who can develop from here. And the good thing is, if this club work very well, we can get also what we call tourism, sports tourism. So sports tourism is very funny. So someone can see my chances of breaking into an elite team in UK is almost impossible. So what do? I come to Kenya, I go to Kericho, and I sign up for Matobo, and I start playing for Matobo. Because I know here I'll get chances, I'll get opportunities. It's not expensive. Even if you're going to pay school fees, it's not like £10,000 compared to UK. So we can have foreign development. The way athletes from other countries come and train in Iten, there's a lot of sports tourism in Iten. It can also be a very good place for the clubs to tap into foreign tourism. Camps. We can do local camps in Kenya. Again, we are very well blessed with land, and especially the place where we call them high altitude. Central Kenya, Rift Valley region, Mount Elgon, Kenya, Mount Elgon region. Those are what we call high altitude areas. And the good thing with high altitude, it sometimes doubles your red blood cells. So when you go there, normally the number of red blood cells you develop in the body are more. So whenever you go to a low altitude to compete, you don't fight for oxygen.
It doesn't affect
you
you
just
at all.
you just if it's like persons you're going, you see how they run.
Yeah,
You just know this guy is okay. So it enables to get that endurance, and those are the things that we are very excited about. So for the digital aspect, I think the foundation that you have laid for the clubs is the payment systems. You can pay now to the clubs that we onboard. You can buy things from them. You can be a member, and you can. This one is green. It means connected. Nope. Has is connected.
Na sasa to call the call for clubs. No. Okay, and also something that I've noticed, and maybe biased, but from a woman's perspective, the entry of women in football, not only like for playing, but also in leadership, is growing.
Yes.
Which shows that the game is changing in a in a different way. Yeah, and the platforms that we are going to build and the story we are going to tell around football needs to be all inclusive. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny that you've mentioned that. Yesterday, from the first show, a lady from Kericho reached out to us. She's called Drusilla. She's a certified FKF referee, of course, with all classes.
Oh,
and then she's
nice.
also a certified coach. She's just with the intention of others, with the intention of others, the way others are intending. She's fighting the same problems.
Oh, yeah.
Girls' problems, you know, how the gender-based violence, lack of education, lack of job opportunities. She's fighting the same devil, but she's using football to do it.
Nice.
So it's very, very exciting that you mentioned about lady. These are not someone that has been, you know, indoctrinated. It's someone who woke up. She decided to go and be a ref
On her own.
Then she decided to be a coach. And then she like, I cannot ref, I cannot coach. I need to teach a team now by myself. And she's not being paid. She's not being paid anything. So whenever we are discussing with that, I feel so, how do you call it, encouraged? Or I feel optimistic that actually, and the moment women step in football, it becomes a bigger game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And again, the good thing with football, again, as we said, even in Club 500, our motto is it's played by foot, not by gender. Yeah, we will put gender people differently, but this thing is played by foot. Sometimes we can just have a fun. And even when you're young, I don't think we cared about who is a girl, who is a boy. The ball was there.
Yeah.
And there's a girl who was called Vivian when I was young. She was my neighbor. She could hit that ball. Hit it. And like everyone wanted Vivian on their team. So it's very encouraging to find people like Grace Wairimo, Gitau, a shout out to her, from Miguta Guardians. She's one of the administrator. Priscilla. And there are also collaborators that we're working with, like a lady called Teresa Wairimo. And Teresa Wairimo, I think she's a global football phenomenon. So it's someone who we've worked with, and she'll be joining us soon on the set, I think, in the coming days.
Nice.
We had already a communication with them. So just as we go down, I'll just try and give you the breakdown. What we've done 2026, basically. Number one, we have laid down the payment foundation, because one of the things that were disturbing clubs is revenue structures. How do we make money? It's not how do we make money, how does money get into us? So we have built it through the partnership with Craft Silicon, that is Little Pay. We have an payment ecosystem that you can subscribe to a fund and you can pay. Number 2 is we want to scale the clubs in different tiers. So we know there are many clubs in Kenya. We cannot serve all of them, but we'll do and serve the best of them, the best out of the ones we have. Currently, we're starting with 10 clubs per county, but hopefully in the next 10 years, we can reach 50 clubs, 50 clubs per county. Visibility. With the collaboration of Useless Studios, which is our main production partner and a media partner, we are going to make sure that every single club within Club 500 has a proper professional content being shared outside. Yeah. I know you do the era of taking photos with Android phones that have blurry vision is over. We have a proper studio set where you can come and take proper photos and to have a proper image. Yeah. And then we want to ask fans. We know we have Manchester United fans. I know you're an Arsenal fans, but now you've shared your Shimanzi fans. Yeah, so for me, I think my first team is Miguta Guardians. Grace Wairimu, shout out to you. The second one is Webuye Sportive.
Left the one for Kiambu.
Si Miguta Guardians ni ya Githunguri. Hiyo ni Githunguri, Kiambu. The next one, Webuye Sportive, because he's in Bungoma. Siaya, my home team is Asere Combine. Asere Combine from Asere Village. But currently I'm supporting Ohola. I think they're the guys who are doing very, very well. And then my original club, the original of them all, is Nzoia Football Club. Nzoia is my heart.
You're truly football polygamous.
Jesus Christ.
I think that's the only way that is.
So are you encouraging people to be polygamous?
Acceptable, yeah.
Yeah. So
in
football, we want you to be polygamous.
Actually,
at least if you're Kenyan football fan, and we saw you putting on Arsenal jersey, you have to be polygamous. You have to support also local football clubs.
Kuna club ya Nairobi, club ya kwenye unaishi.
Ama kwanza it wasn't a league. Kwa league, main league, FKF league una support team gani? Then tukuje division mahali penye unatoka. Then tukuje kwa county yako which team are you supporting. Then in your village which team are you supporting? Yeah. Because that one is the only way we are going to support these clubs. Yeah. By the fans, especially those even I think there are fans who are dedicated. They have dedicated podcasts for Arsenal, Manchester, Chelsea. True. And those fans, we need to reach out to you, man. guys, man.
And most of them are just for banter.
Yeah, they're for come and banter Miguta Guardians.
Yeah.
Come and banter us. And Uhola FC, come and banter us completely. So we are encouraging you to come and talk. And even if you can talk the Premier League levels, the Kenyan Premier League levels, like I know Gor Mahia won the league. But the other clubs which I think in the league which are very, very good, we can support and we can go behind them. So I think the future football club looks really awesome and looks great.
Right, yeah.
So go to club500.africa, pick a club. Ni 99 bob peke yake tu.
Sasa tunaongelesha fans.
Yeah, saizi ni fans. If you are a football fan, na umevaa jersey, saizi najua kuna mwingine amevaa jersey. Umenunua jersey 5000. Jersey 5000 ya Arsenal. Hiyo pesa itasaidia Saka chochote. Saka ameshapata mshahara wake. Kuna kijana ako Shimanzi. Kuna mtu ako Uhola. Kuna vijana wa Buye Sportive wazi that tumeona wakicheza. Enda Club 500 wa select. If you can't follow Club 500, look for those clubs on social medias. The main clubs, the real clubs. Follow them, reach out even to the owner. Wapigie masimu, wako na manamba simu pale waambie how can I support you? If you are a commercial person and you have product, we are targeting guys who are doing FMCGs. Jerseys. If you are doing jerseys and you can make customer jerseys, you can come and make customer jersey for these guys and we can help you sell to the clubs. If you're a nutritional company, like you provide milk, you provide I think shout out to Brookside. They do something very well with Kenya secondary school sports associations. They have been sports sponsors for secondary school for very since the time I was in high school. Yeah. I saw them sponsor. So Brookside, shout out to you. But still you can do more. These people still need milk. We need milk. So and among others. So that is our call. Go to Club 500, subscribe, go and select a team, register in that team and give them the 99 bob. We're not asking you to give them any bob. Kama uko na 1000 weka, tutaka tu 99 bob. Patia your club and we see them grow.
Yeah, and also like since kwa system we have like 10 clubs na kuna mafans anashanga club yake hata hajasikia kimenshoniwa. This is your chance to go and tell your club about Club 500 and just a little about what you've had. Let them join and grow and thrive. This is kama wa party, take the message to them. Yeah.
So once again, we want to thank you very, very much to listening to this second episode of Club 500 Media Show. The underdogs. Specifically today, we are talking about the underdogs, the guys who are doing massive things in Kenya. And they're not young guys. Some of them have been existing since 1948. Some of them as early as 2024. But still, they're underdogs. They are thriving well. They have been thriving without our support. Tukiwapatia tu support kidogo tu hivi tunajua.
To the moon.
Jamaa wanatoka ligi ndogo msee. Wanatoka ligi ndogo anza
Kwa ligi
so. Na ni so moja tu inahitajika tu. So moja tu. Hao jamaa watoke ligi ndogo waende ligi so. So hiyo ako kasokako kanaweza saidia klabu itoke ikuwe ligi so. Na kayenza kwa mantra. Hii ni ligi so. So tu so moja peke yake. Thank you very much for everyone who has been listening. Well, again, from the Club 500, the home of community football club in Kenya and beyond. We hope we can go to Uganda and Tanzania soon.
Soon.
But let's start with Kenya first. Charity begins at home.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
Charity, where you are, come home. Come to Club 500.
Wow, millennials.
So that we can begin with you. Jesus Christ. What's wrong with millennials?
Tebuka hata hiyo kitu.